Last time on Square Roots, Jason goes missing at the mall, Sean goes missing in the park, Ethan is missing time, and Madison is missing out on sleep. Meanwhile, Jayden plays a video game, and Scott Shelby visits a sex worker. Real solid detective work, boys. That missing kid is as good as found.
And welcome to Square Roots, the classic RPG podcast. My name is Jim Banks. I'm joined by Matthew Van Zant.
A classic RPG podcast, Jim. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, you know? We're new to the game, we're fresh, young.
I think it's you the one that made the all caps in the title of the show. Also joined by Johnny Coward's Door Brandon.
Johnny Coward's Store Brandon.
Coward's
He went to the
Door.
Coward's
That's what I heard
Coward's
too.
Store. Yeah, you're the
I went to the Coward's Store.
And they're all out of you.
Oh no!
You're operator of the Coward Store.
Also joined by Vanessa.
I'm Vanessa.
And this is a podcast where we play and talk about some video games, one chunker at a time. This is episode 2 of our Heavy Rain series. We're halfway through trying to save our son Sean.
The classic RPG Heavy Rain. David Cage, world's most renowned RPG maker.
World most renowned video game maker. Narrative architect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's why Ethan's an architect, because he reflects David Cage. He's building worlds upon worlds.
David Cage is a lot like George Costanza, and so in his mind, like, architect is like the height of, you know, real adult job.
That is like a very common adult movie job, is somebody's an architect.
Adult movie job.
So, guys, I heard people in Europe all got together last night. Like, they all got together to talk about games.
What the fuck?
Like, they all shared their secrets
and they left us out?
Their games, and like, yeah, everyone in Europe was there.
Guinness drinking, vodka swiveling bastards. There's as many countries as I could think of.
What about later hose wearing?
Enough, you know, it's the rule of threes.
Pasta.
Pasta sucking.
Pasta sucking.
Olive crushing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oil wrestling.
Dam building.
Beans eating.
Mm-hmm. Pierogi making.
Schnitzel chomping.
Ooh, yeah. Well, I haven't had a good schnitzel in a long time.
Fish fermenting.
Did you say piss fermenting?
I said fish fermenting, although I have heard of a kind of shark that is fermented in urine for a very long time.
A shark that's fermented in urine?
Yeah, I think it's a delicacy.
Oh, it's for eat.
Yeah.
That's not just how it lives?
No.
A shark that can only live in piss.
Yeah,
Toilet
it's like
shark, obviously.
A little micro shark, and it lives in the urethra, and it swims around.
John, do you have any gossip to share with us?
I've heard Silksong's about to come out. Everyone already knew. It wasn't a big deal. It's fine. Silksong, super gay, and is coming out. Jim, did you get the release date?
Yeah,
Silksong.
no, it's September.
You said it was like
September 4th.
or something. Yeah.
I apologize. I'm sorry. Breaking news. The Hakarl, or fermented shark, is not fermented in urine, but it is often described as a fishy, cheesy, and with a lingering aftertaste of urine.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's nice.
It's not made with urine, it just tastes like it.
Yeah.
I like the idea of people paying $1,000 a plate to eat something that tastes like piss, you know?
Did you see Resident Evil being chased by the lady from Barbarian demo?
That is kind of what it looks like in a way. I didn't put that together, but
a little bit more mutiny. A little bit like if Mr. X from Resident Evil 2 and the lady from
Barbarian. Like if
Barbarian
You
had
can,
a
So what
baby.
is that? Is that a Resident Evil Dark Souls?
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah, it's a dark.
Yeah.
Everything's a Dark
Yeah.
Souls now, Matt, or
Yeah.
or some kind of roguelite. Yeah.
I saw a trailer that came
no,
from
what-
Gamescom. It was for a game called Valor Mortis, and it has a cool premise. It's like a first-person RPG, and you're playing in Europe during Napoleon's like invasion across Europe, and you play like a soldier who was resurrected by like evil magic, and you have to fight like monsters and stuff on battlefields. It looks pretty. It looks
Is it a
pretty neat.
roguelike or a
But
Souls like?
I did read about. I was like, wow, what? I was worried. I was looking at it like Avowed. Like, wow, that's a cool, like Avowed like game. But I was reading about it, and it is a Souls like.
I heard that the PlayStation 5 is getting a price increase. Whoa.
Ooh. What new features and stuff are going to be
Tariffs.
included?
You get to pay tariffs.
But that doesn't make any sense, Matt, because the other countries pay the tariffs, not us.
Yeah, I don't know. We should probably all write a letter to the president and ask him, what's the deal?
For more tariffs.
What's the deal with these tariffs that I'm paying for to get my PlayStation 5?
I mean, I assume that we're just all going to get checks for our share of the tariff, so...
Where's my fucking Doge stimulus, by the way? Like, they were all talking, oh, we'll give out a stimulus for all the Doge
Yeah,
money that
yeah.
we're saving. I haven't gotten a fucking stimulus in the mail.
Pretty sure you only get that if you are a registered Republican. Vanessa, did you have some news about a game that you won't shut up about?
I sure do. Vampire the Masquerade
Wow.
Bloodlines 2 is now available for pre-order. Features
Oh.
two pretty exciting features. One is the Day One Bloodlines DLC, which will
With
get you...
two of the clans hidden behind the DLC.
Yep.
That's insane.
Are they
They're the
good
clans that
clans or
everybody
bad
likes. I don't remember what they are, but I
Toreador,
remember
which
reading
is like
comments and being
sexy vampire clan,
Yeah.
and La Sombra, which is sneaky clan. But you also
yeah.
get the Santa Monica Memories cosmetic pack.
Whoa.
On the streets of Santa
I mean, am I supposed to sit here and
Monica.
pretend like this is not just good business? Yeah. Put the clans behind DLC. That makes a lot of sense to me. What, are they going to put them all in the game? The first one didn't have all the clans.
Sure did.
That's true. I don't think it had Las Hombres or
It
whatever.
had
Las
had the
Hombres?
Bruja.
Bruja, the Toreador.
It did have the Bruja.
The
Because I
Treme.
transformed.
Bruja, Toreador, Nosferatu, the one that Vanessa just said.
Treme. Oh,
Who are the prince?
What are they called? The fancy class, fancy
The
pantses.
Valette.
Look, this is my favorite game, and
Velikadai?
I know all about
Nope.
it. Also, you might be wondering, well, how much is it going to cost me to get this pre-order and the DLC? Both are currently listed at the very affordable price of undefined USD. So place your order
wait,
now,
I have the clans
and
here.
you'll be charged something.
Bruja, Gangrel, Malkavian, Nosferatu, Toreador, Tremere, and Ventru.
Ventru, that's
So
the fancy
Malkavian are the
pants.
pretty. Oh, Ventru are
Yeah.
the fancy
La
lads.
Sombra
Okay.
and Toreador are DLC only.
Well, you know, there's no price too small. As long as that price is the crisp $10 that I'm going to get for Jim, I guess
wait.
I'll spend that on the Day One DLC.
Moving on, did you guys hear there's a new Lego Batman game coming out? What?
Apparently, it's basically a new Arkham game.
Yeah,
like it's
it's not
kind of
an
got
Arkham
Detective
Combat.
Vision.
But it's like the
and
movies, right?
he-
Isn't it covering like at least the trilogy of movies, the Nolan
is it?
trilogy? I think so.
Is that what it's doing?
I think
I don't know.
so.
That
Crazy.
feels weird. I mean, I guess it's not.
I did
but-
like that the voice of Bane is going to be Matt Berry.
That's
That's cool.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Is Will Forte doing the voice of Batman?
Will Forte or Will Arnett?
It was Will Arnett.
I don't know. No, I want to know if Will Forte is doing it. You tell me that first, and then you tell me about Will Arnett.
Although I think I would like it more if Will Forte did it, if I'm being honest.
I don't know that it's
Is it-
based on the Lego Batman movie, so I kind of doubt it.
I don't know. And it's not the old voice of Batman because he passed away.
Yeah. He did.
He did.
He did.
Let's see. There is a Netflix animated series that was announced, and it has Liev Schreiber as Sam Fisher. Liev Schreiber, one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's a Sabretooth, right?
Splinter
What?
Cell, Death Watch. Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Sabretooth.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Yeah,
Sabretooth.
Sabretooth. And that terrible X-Men movie nobody liked.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. That's, isn't that Wolverine Origins? That's the one with Ryan
Yeah,
Reynolds.
X-Men
Deadpool.
Origins Wolverine. Yeah.
You know what? Most of those X-Men movies fucking suck. Who cares?
Only like the first two or
Yeah. Yep. That's.
I thought Days of Future Past was good. I never saw
I like
it.
Days of
You
Future
never
Past a
saw
lot,
it?
actually. That's why I just said that.
I don't like any of those fucking.
What?
I don't like any of that
Well,
shit.
that was the one where I was supposed to be the second unit DMT, but then I didn't file my taxes in Quebec the year before, so I couldn't qualify.
no.
So I lost the job, like this amazing job where I would have traveled North America working for X-Men.
heartbreaking.
So I was really bitter and couldn't. Yeah, I was really bitter.
That's really bitter, and that's why you never saw the movie.
Yeah,
It makes sense to me.
It was a genuine heartbreak thing. Like
Yeah,
I was
that's a
working at
bummer.
a car dealership and wanted to get out of there so bad. That's
why
Jim,
I've-
you don't even know.
That's why I've never seen Oppenheimer. I was all set to create the first atom
Oppenheimer.
bomb, and then that fucking Oppenheimer guy swung in and stole my job out from under me, and so I couldn't watch the movie. It's like it's too.
Well,
Wait,
you kept
didn't-
try to put an
were you-
atom
were
on
you cast
a
as
board
someone
and hit it
playing
with a hammer.
Oppenheimer? Were you cast as someone playing Oppenheimer, or were you hired to build an atomic bomb? Because your story makes me think both or none of those might be true.
So
It was supposed to be based on his life.
I also heard a pretty weird rumor that you guys do y'all know y'all remember Bubsy 3D?
Yeah, of course. They would never make a sequel to that.
It was a notoriously bad attempt to take the Bubsy the cat, already like a third-rate animated character mascot, and to bring him into the 3D space. And a sequel has been announced called Bubsy 4D. Haha, get it? Already really firing on all
It
cylinders.
should be Bubsy Furdy because he's a cat. Now, this is just going to be. You guys can leave the room for a minute. This is just going to be between me and the furries that I follow on Blue Sky.
Okay, Matt, Jim,
Guys.
let's get out of here. Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, get out of here, guys.
You guys hungry?
You can do better than
Make us a
Bubsy.
little-
Why are you sexualizing Bubsy? It's fucking
snack?
Bubsy. I don't want to yuck your yum, but I am in this case because come on,
actually.
like there's Gamorrean guards,
You want a glass
there's
of wine?
minotaurs,
glass?
I
there's
really don't like to drink this
even
late
Paige,
before bed, you know,
Paige
it's gonna
from
be reflux, I'm gonna be up all night.
Beyond Good and Evil, hot furry, sure, that's fine. But Bubsy, he's just a cartoon cat. He's not even fucking Garfield, and Garfield's. You should be
Hey,
sexualizing
Bubsy
Garfield.
might be fucking Garfield. You don't know. He could be fucking
Anyway,
Garfield. He
that's
could be fucking
Johnny
Heathcliff.
Yucks Your Yum.
I don't.
Johnny's Yucks Your Yum
Is
corner.
Garfield anthropomorphic enough to, like, he's just a cat.
Yeah, I'm mm-mm. But I mean, people have been sexualizing Sonic for decades now, and he's pretty much the same build.
I saw a drawing someone did, and it was like an official Sonic art of Sonic without his shoes and gloves on, and it was really upsetting. Mm-hmm. He was so naked.
Well, maybe that's why Bubsy seems so naked, because he wears a shirt, and that just makes it
He
worse.
Donald Ducks it. He Winnie the Pooh's it.
Yeah, he's Donald Ducking it.
Well, it's probably not house trained.
Has anyone played a Bubsy game?
No.
I don't think I've ever played a
I've
Bubsy.
played-
I think I probably played.
I liked the first
I
game.
think I probably played
And the
some
second
of
game.
one at one point, but I don't really recall.
Yeah, maybe me too.
Feels like at
Played
least
them on the
something I turned
Genesis.
on an emulator at least once, you know?
I rented them. I paid rental money for it.
Did you beat him?
No. Actually, I think I might have got pretty close with that. I think that first one of the two was really easy. It was either the first or the second one. I can't remember which. Does anyone else have any hot goss?
That's all I got.
I think that's it.
You guys should stay on target. Why are you delaying the show so much
We
with your
responded
nonsense?
very quickly. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we're not even 20 minutes into the show
It
yet.
was
We're
a
already
joke
getting into the
because
quest
I
line.
had a yuck your yum corner, and I was the one delaying the show.
You were
with
being
nonsense.
sarcastic.
I was making
yeah,
fun.
I get it.
It was a joke. It was a bit. Yeah. But we're going to keep on target on time so Matt and Jim can get to bed and together and just snuggle up and snooze. I mean, it's not gay if they're just
No.
cuddling.
And I can go prowl the streets at night as I do every night.
Well, you don't remember it. It's more you black out and then wake up with a
With an
origami animal. Pocket.
Origami. I can't even remember how they say it in this game.
Origami.
Origami in my
Origami.
hand.
We've got the origami killer.
Streams. You guys heard of them? You like them? You do them? What's up with streams? Hey.
Hey guys, you heard about these streams? What's the deal with these streams?
Yeah, what's the deal with streams?
You heard about this? You heard about these
How'd your
streams?
stream go last night, boys? I missed it.
Good. We got a lot
Good.
accomplished, and we are actually pretty close to finally finishing Secret of Evermore, our current Wednesday night stream. Come join us
You
over.
were there for some of it. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. My bad.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, Vanessa, you were there for some of it because we created a business idea.
Right.
We have like half a business plan already.
We do. And,
it's for
yeah, in
an
fact,
AI toilet.
yeah, this episode of Square Roots is brought to you by BidAi. BidAi, the only bidet with integrated artificial intelligence. Now try BidAi Social. Watch your friend's progress towards regular bowel movements. Share photos of your healthy, clean hole. BidAi Social, because poo shouldn't just be between the toilet and you.
Wait, it shares pictures of your hole and not your poos?
Yeah, you can do both. It can also send messages to your friends from the toilet using our patented BMDM system.
Yeah, 2-pounder today.
Oh, God.
And try
no.
BidAi Gamified. You can trounce those toilet trolls with your healthy movements. Oh, critical hit.
Yeah.
Or should I say, critical shit.
Can you self-power? Can you make sure that your graphics card that's doing the AI only uses the water in the tank, so it's not using all the water?
Self-cooling, yeah. Self-cooling.
Yeah.
We should also say it's the only AI toilet that has anal recognition technology, so it always recognizes your hole and always knows how you like to be.
Yeah, and you can lock it down so that no other, hole can sully your
want any-
bidet eye.
yeah.
That's your bidet AI.
It can have as many or as few hole profiles as you want.
Does it talk to you?
Of course.
Is it like good dookie,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah.
Like if you do a
It
good
talks
job?
to you.
It has a
Yeah.
variety
Yeah.
of of international accents and celebrity guests. Scarlett
And
Johansson,
Buddy, that was a
congratulating you on your
great
poos.
dookie.
And it has a coaching feature where it can coach you through particularly hard to get out turds.
Oh,
Also-
is it like you ate too much cheese pizza last night, right?
We've also
Well,
partnered
trade
with
progress. Your
yeah.
crowning.
We've partnered with your local food delivery systems.
Upsetting.
If BidAi detects that you're low on fiber in your diet, it can place an order to, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Deliveroo, whatever works for you, and you can have a meal there in minutes that will help you clear out.
Yeah, last night we also said that it will have microtransactions.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
yeah.
and that if you have an insufficient funds alert during a microtransaction, it will actually put the shit back on your butt.
Oh no, that's awful.
Yeah, it's kind of like a
Capitalism,
car
baby.
wash,
Capitalism.
Like you can choose the cheap clean if you want, but it's gonna try and upsell you. Are you sure? Don't you want that celebrity sheen today?
Do you want
Does
the
it
VIP?
have Spotify integration so it could play at the car wash while it's washing your butthole? At the car wash, at the car wash.
It'll actually pick songs that match the beat of your BM.
Oh, that's cool.
It'll match the beat of your plops if you tell it to.
Ooh.
Sailor word.
Anyway, join us for the Square Root stream over at youtube.com. Jim also streams.
Anyway, Bears and Games Neo, my channel. I've been doing a lot of, whenever I'm like, oh, I should try this as a short, I take an hour, I make a little short, I throw it on the internet, and I see how it does. And it's like interesting to see what people like and what people don't like. People don't like Ethan Mars walking around a mall just yelling Jason at people. They don't like that, but they do like me explaining how to get past that garage that garage test in Driver 1. So people are weird. What do they? They seem to like driver content a lot, which is interesting because there hasn't been a new driver game since 2011.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
But I'm almost finished the script. I have like maybe a couple more hours of writing to do on my next Kubert Opens Worlds, where I look at your favorite open world drivey shooty crime games and I rank them. This one is going to be on the game Driver Parallel Lines because driver games have been doing well. So I finished Driver Parallel Lines on PS2. I've finished Driver Parallel Lines on Nintendo Wii. I've almost finished Driver Parallel Lines on the PC, and I'm about halfway through Driver Parallel Lines on the Xbox. I've played a lot of Driver Parallel Lines. I am one of the world's experts in Driver Parallel Lines.
You should speed run it.
No. No,
Vanessa,
because
why do
unless
you have a goatee?
on
It's my
Wii,
soul
you
patch.
probably could because the Wii one is so easy. But I don't know. That'd probably take a long time, and I don't have that kind of stamina, Jim. I just don't. Anyway, so that should be coming out in a couple weeks. I probably finish the script this week and start doing the voiceovers and editing. So I'm excited about that. And then one of the new video ideas I want to do is Bears in Motion, BIM, where it's gonna remember I used to do TikToks of me doing like dancing games and stuff. It's gonna be like a mix of that and a review of the exercise and other like VR and motion gaming stuff. So I'm gonna be reviewing that Switch, and also my Switch reviews do well. So I'll review that Fist of the North Star boxing game for Nintendo Switch that there's not a lot of reviews for on the internet, so I think this will be something people will be interested in. And I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to do 10 workouts, guys. 10 workouts in 2 weeks. I'm going to do every weekday. I'm going to do a workout with that stupid game and then record like little testimonials of how I feel after each workout.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I think it'll be fun.
It's the fitness boxing franchise, right?
Yeah. And I'll see if it's a good workout or not. I'm going to take a little break from powerlifting and do that for a while.
Sweet.
Anyway, that's it. Sorry for talking so much about Bears and Games, but I didn't really last episode, and I've been doing a lot of work and trying to make the channel interesting and growing. So that's what I want to do. But Jim, what's in your evidence dungeon these days?
Ooh, well,
Or is it basement?
when we left off last time,
Board?
we had
What do we call it?
the evidence board.
No, it's the evidence dungeon. You got it right.
Evidence
Don't
dungeon.
second guess
Yeah.
yourself.
So
You
when we
got
left
this.
off, when we left off last time, we had just picked up the shoebox with all the clues, and we took it to the hotel where we found out that we have to complete these trials to prove how much we love our son.
What does he
Sean, our
leave
beautiful baby son, Sean.
What does he leave the box with all the origami in the hotel and not just stuff them all in his pockets?
He doesn't
They're
want to walk
origami.
around with a shoebox. People think he's a weirdo.
It's not. Why would you need a shoebox? It's like 5
Yeah.
pieces of origami. They're paper. You're gonna unfold them either way. Unfold them, fold them back over normally, stick them in your pocket.
May
Why don't you just unfold them all,
Yeah.
take a picture of each one, and then you don't
That's
have to
pretty
carry them around
clever.
at all.
Why don't you give them to the police and tell the police
That's
about
a
it?
great fucking question. And this chapter is going to
the
reveal
origami
that
killer
every
does not want you
parent
to do that.
whose child was kidnapped has received a box like this, and all of them have done the same stupid fucking thing.
Nah,
Which
they must
is
have.
nothing.
The big
Just
question
died.
here is: do all the cops been like, I guess all the dads just run away every time their sons get
why-
kidnapped?
where are the
Question.
dads
Somehow
at?
the
Yeah.
cops nor the private investigator are aware that all of the dads are missing. Though I guess one of the guys we meet is a dad.
You know what would be a
Oh,
great
yeah.
twist? You know what would be a great twist is if Ethan turned out to be the father of all of these kids.
He's living 10 secret lives.
Yeah, he's got like 10 secret families, and like all the sons end up being murdered by the origami
that's why he has to be
Do
an
you think that
architect so he
the-
can build a house for each of his secret families.
Yeah. Well, and that also explains
Do you think that
explains why his
the-
wife is the origami killer, and it's because she knows about his secret families and is killing off all of his bastard
Oh,
children.
and that's why she's
What if
framing him.
What if the origami killer was actually Jason, who faked his death so that he could murder all of his siblings?
I think we
from
talked
these
about
other
that last
families?
time.
Oh, we did.
I think we have decided that Jason is like Matt's. I think he's Matt's primary suspect for who the origami killer
Yeah,
is.
I mean, him or Sean.
So, the convenience store dad, what I'm thinking is the reason he didn't get killed, he got this box, but he's not good with technology and he didn't know what to do with the phone. He's like,
I just think he's transitioned since then. I think that is the
that's
birth
nice.
mother.
That's really
I think.
nice.
Yeah, I don't know how to tactfully phrase
Yeah.
this, but the birth mother, but is now a he. And
Yeah. I understand. That makes a lot of sense.
This chunker picks up. We're playing as Norman Jayden, and we go investigate a suspect named Nathaniel at his home. All of these chapters feel. I guess every single one that doesn't have Ethan in it feels like a non sequitur.
Yeah.
Kind of. Like you could pick this chapter up and place it at any point in the game before the ending, and it would still feel just as
Well,
weird.
they give us like one line
Well,
about
yeah,
why they're there. They're like, "Hey, we
Yeah.
narrowed down, people who live in this area and have a history of, police
Criminal
encounters,
history,
mental
yeah.
health." So we think
why do I feel like we're missing something here?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
what do you mean?
Well, maybe we covered it last week when, maybe it's later, when Norman, Jayden, and Lieutenant Blake have like an argument, and he like tells him, you can tell him off.
Yeah,
That
the
you can-
Christian house with all the
That's-
before
this
that.
crucifixes?
Before that.
Oh, yeah, when he's doing his little
It like
conference
gives
and
you,
he's
yeah,
like,
there's a conference, and it like gives
Yeah.
you the option to be like, to be aggressive with him or to be.
Oh,
I told him
yeah.
off. I was like, fuck you, you piece of shit.
I just like
Insult shit.
teased him. I was ironic. I chose the
That's what I did.
ironique option.
I did a mix of both. I tried to appease him, and then I yelled at him, and then I was nice again. Because that's how you keep a man on his toes.
Silk song, more like MILF thong.
So we go to Nathaniel's house.
Speaking of non sequiturs,
We go to Nathaniel's house, and Nathaniel is just John Doe from Seven, right? Like, that's his deal.
Yeah.
His apartment is the
The
Seven
funny-
yeah,
apartment.
pretty much.
The funny thing to me
But
about
like
this is
a less determined one, like one who's not quite as motivated as
Yeah.
John Doe. He's totally okay with just hanging up the crucifixes and praying in
Yeah.
his house and leaving
Yeah.
everybody alone.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about this guy is I think the minute you walk into his house, you're like, well, this guy's not the origami killer. I mean,
Also,
he might
you
be a
completely
killer.
break the law when you get there. You get there and you're like, oh, nobody's home, and then Lieutenant Blake just kicks the door open, and he's like, oh, door's open. It's like he's breaking he like assaults that
Yes,
psychologist
yes,
there
Jim.
in the game.
That's right. It's a very deep and thoughtful story about a cop who's been pushed too far and starts, going over the edge.
It actually feels like it feels like a Frenchman's version of what an American detective would be.
This game is
like
gonna
just trouncing everyone's civil rights all the time.
This game is going to end with them finding the origami killer, but then like they can't make the charges stick because they didn't have a warrant, and the judge will be like, "Sorry, there's nothing I can do. Origami killer goes free. Should have followed procedure." Mm-hmm. So this guy's apartment,
Then it's time for some street justice.
it's covered in crosses and Bible quotes and stuff like that. And they wander around, nothing happens, and then he comes home.
Yeah, and you're like, he's like, "What are you doing in my home?" Which is a perfectly reasonable question.
Yep.
And then Lieutenant Blake gets all weird about him and be like, "You're a freak.
Yeah.
What'd you do with those kids? You're the origami killer." And then
And
there's
he's like trying to get his aggro side out to like provoke him into attacking him. I think that's what
Yeah.
he's
I mean,
doing.
that does kind of work because Nathaniel does pull a gun on Lieutenant Blake.
Yep.
They pull guns on
Did
each
anyone
other.
shoot this guy?
I did not shoot.
I did not shoot either, but it was tough. You really have
I was
to
able
like.
to disarm him.
It takes a while to disarm him, and Blake the whole time is just like, "Shoot
It-
him! What are you doing?" And that X button is there
Yeah.
the whole time.
It tries to pull the rug out from under you at the end by making you think he's going for like a gun or a knife or something, but he's like just grabbing another crucifix or something. But you have the opportunity to shoot him then too.
I did the first time I played it. I did shoot him at that
I
point.
think I did. I think I
Johnny.
did too.
Jim.
This time I pushed the button, but the game doesn't always recognize your input, so I'm fine.
You
It didn't
just-
go off.
you just
No
had
one
a
was
misfire.
hurt.
So you guys had a
Yeah.
much longer scene here than I did because I did shoot
shoot
him
him?
almost immediately.
Oh no!
He is pointing a gun at a fellow officer.
Who broke into his
You're
apartment?
pointing a gun at a home
Yeah.
invader.
Your next
is a
scene with Blake is going to be a
role-playing
lot
game.
less awkward.
This is a role-playing game. I am playing the role of Jayden, who
Of
is
the
a
murderer.
fucking FBI agent.
Yeah, a by-the-book, good-hearted FBI agent who would never shoot an
we gotta
innocent
remember,
man.
everybody's the good guy in their own book. Jayden thinks he's the good guy. This guy pulled a gun. He did what he had to do.
Well, congratulations.
Also,
I like when that
he
one
was
guy.
probably a murderer.
Yeah, you got the origami killer. I assume then, like, as he's
Awesome.
dying, he says where Sean is, and you go save him.
Yeah. Yep. That's
Yay!
What if when he's dying he's like, "I am the origami killer," and the cops are like, "Well, we're looking for the origami killer. This is not the guy."
You know, it's not even. You keep saying origami. That is not how Lieutenant Blake says it. He says origami. No, like there's no origami.
or origami, yeah.
Yeah, these origami killers. Yeah.
If it was that accent, it would be funny. It's not.
Well,
It's a
if you-
bad accent.
If you don't shoot him, they take him into custody, and the end. Kind of a pointless chapter.
Yeah. Well,
It is.
Well,
It's-
you do
it
get that
serves- it does
spooky
not-
you
house.
gotta freak off the
It
streets.
doesn't
You know?
it doesn't push forward the narrative of the origami killer or even at all.
But you have to see the
At
cops
all.
doing something.
Yeah,
And
I
there's
guess
gonna
that's
be
true.
Can they
dead
do
ends.
something
Anybody-
can they do
Don't
something
make
that's
me
actually
defend
important?
this fucking game, please.
Can they
This
look for
section
actual
did-
clues?
This section did make me do my dishes because, like, you see this gross pile of dishes. I'm like, I should probably do my pile of dishes. So I
Johnny,
did
the
that.
trick is to just do them as soon as you use them. You know.
Well, I'm gonna get myself a dishwasher soon, so I can. That's why I'm getting, instead of a Nintendo Switch 2, is a dishwasher.
Whoa, that's a responsible purchasing decision,
Yeah,
Johnny.
great job.
Thank you.
All right, so that concludes that chapter. Next
Yay.
chapter is called in the guide. It's called. Are we allowed to say this word anymore?
Yes.
Maybe can I call it? Okay, it's called suicide.
Yeah. Please
A
use
soup
the
on the
actual
side.
words and don't.
Soup on the side, baby. It's an unalive baby.
This isn't fucking TikTok.
I watched a video this morning that called it "soup on the side" to avoid the.
No.
Well,
I don't
that's most
like
common on
it.
TikTok and
Visualization.
YouTube because their filters catch that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
So people
And
talk
what?
around
Are
it.
you
I
not
guess
allowed to
there's not that.
discuss suicide on social media? It's
Not
kind of a
if you
major
want-
problem.
You are,
Sure,
but
but
it,
if you wanna
the
advertise
reasons
it.
that teen suicide is up is because
Yeah, it's less
You're
that you're
not
not allowed to talk about it, and
anymore.
it's more like the tech that censors it is not sophisticated enough to understand context, so
Yeah.
they just penalize everyone the same way.
it can take away your advertisers or limit your I think at 8 she says she did it this time because it was like saying her video was only for 18 pluses. Because of that's why she had to use the annoying words.
Yeah, if you severely limit your ability to monetize your videos, you can generally like put more risque stuff in them, but nobody does that.
Yeah. So that's why people are doing things like Unalive and Soup on the Side.
Yeah. All right, so this next chapter we're playing as Scott Shelby, the enterprising private detective.
Oh, this is the best
And we
chapter in the
go
game
to-
because you get to meet the real origami killer, this terrifying robot
The
baby.
Aw,
You
you
walk
didn't
into
enjoy the baby. I like the baby stuff. I thought it was cute.
Yeah. You walk into this like kind of decrepit looking house and you don't see any adults anywhere, but you do see a little baby in a bassinet crying. Then you walk into the bedroom, and through the bedroom
I went
into
through the back
bathroom.
door. I
Oh, you
knocked
went through
first.
the back door.
How did you
Yeah,
get
how'd
in?
you get in?
I went to the front.
You can't.
Oh, I guess I did go
Yeah,
through the back
I went
door.
through the back.
Yeah, I did.
I
go through
also
the back
found
door.
a note on the living room floor that said, "I can't take it anymore.
Oh, yeah,
Take care of
she
my
was-
baby."
Please take care of my baby.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, it's not cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm not advocating, but like, at the very least, do something with your baby first. That baby's just gonna fucking starve, my friend. You're not just killing yourself. You're killing that baby.
Maybe like put some milk in like a hamster water contraption where the baby can just kind of like, you know,
No,
get
you
it
gotta
in
take
the
it to
mouth.
one of those special fire stations with the like baby drop, like a book drop.
Oh yeah, put your baby in a wicker basket and drop it at a fire station like everybody
No,
else.
they
Or
have,
in a
like, have you
river,
seen-
like Moses.
Have you seen these things? It's like in the side of a fire station or something, and it's like a little metal cabinet door that you open up and you put the baby in and you shut the door, and then it like alerts the people inside that a baby's been dropped off, and that is how to humanely abandon your child.
Abandoned?
Yeah.
No.
That
Does it
sounds
then
like
ask you
something in a
to
fucking
rate
Looney Tunes
your-
cartoon. What you just described.
Does it ask you to rate your
real.
baby dropping experience
Yeah,
and
you
Was
rate
share
it on
on
Yelp.
social media?
Was it an Acme fire station? Did it have Acme branding on the side? the
This
thing you
is
saw?
a real thing. It's not like the piss shark. I didn't make
then
this
the-
one up.
And then the firemen drink the adrenochrome out of the baby's blood. Sacrifice it to
It's
QAnon.
called a safe haven box, and you stick the baby in it.
So I'm like, where's the mom? Look at this cute baby. And I thought so Vanessa posted a picture of Scott smiling, and I thought it was from interacting with the baby, but I discovered later where that picture was from. And Vanessa,
I made that my profile picture on Discord.
he really likes
Yeah.
peeing.
He looks so
really-
content.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like
Yeah.
he's having the
It's
best
the
piss of his
happiest
life.
he
must
looks
have
in the whole
prostate
game,
issues.
I think.
Yeah.
He's pretty happy with the baby.
Yeah.
So you go like find the mom. Well, you knock on the door in the bathroom and she's not in there, or she's not answering. So you smash open the door like a big proud boy. No, wait, no, that's the wrong word. Like big strong boy, and the bathtub's full of blood. There's a razor. She has cut her wrists poorly. She's fine. So you get to pick her up, and then you have to bring her to the bed. I didn't know where I was supposed to bring her, so I was like walking in circles around the room for
Yeah.
a bit.
I tried to take her to the left side of the bed, and the game was like, nah, that's not going to work, dude. Only the right side of the bed. Okay, thanks. Cool, David. Good game design.
The game also
He's like, "The
shames
left
you
side
for
is
not
my
tucking her
side."
in.
I was sure she was dead because she had given no signs of life. And I laid her down, And then I was like, well, guess I'll go check on this baby. And she like just sat up like she was fucking fine and was like, sup, dude, what are you doing here? I was so shocked. I was so fucking shocked. Oh, I guess I'll administer life-saving services to you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get the weird French medicine from the cabinets.
Yeah,
dude,
a lot of
so
like
much
in every
this
mission.
game.
A lot of this chunker is like administering French medicine.
This
to
is
other
all
people.
David Cage knows about like helping people. It's okay. I swear to God, David Cage thinks that disinfecting the wound is all there is to helping someone that has been injured.
No, you also need to bandage it, and do not disinfect that burn, or Madison will be like, "You never disinfect a burn."
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
yes.
I did. I tried to do that.
Multiple
but,
characters in this game talk about disinfecting the wound so many times in this chunker that I honestly, it blew me away. Yeah, no, this is the disinfect the wound game. That's all we're doing. We're disinfecting wounds. We're wrapping bandages. That's it.
I think, do you give her something for the pain? I can't remember.
No,
I don't think
no.
so. I think you disinfect and you bandage, and then she's like, "Go take care of my baby," and then there's a list of baby things you can do. Like you can feed and you can burp and you can rock.
You keep saying you
and
can, and I'm pretty sure that this is not a list of things you can do. I think that this is what you must do.
You can choose to not do some of this.
How?
I didn't rock the baby, for example.
Oh, really?
Oh, I did.
And I
dropped it in the
didn't
crib?
get
Did you put it
the
asleep
I
in
didn't
your
get the
fist, or-
achievement.
Heartless monster.
You get a
YOLO!
baby master trophy if you do all the baby stuff, and I didn't get the baby master trophy.
Yeah, the
Oh, I must have missed something then. I don't think I got that trophy. Vanessa, did you get your
course
trophy?
I did. I took such good care of this baby. I didn't even have to go ask the mom what to do next. I knew because I'm a woman and my biological imperative
had that
tells me
instinct.
how to take care of a baby. Here's a fun fact about me.
You can ask her what to do next?
I've never changed a diaper.
You've never changed a diaper in
Never
your life?
ever.
I've never changed
Well,
a diaper.
I've got news for
either.
you. This is not how it's done. Okay?
You don't hold
Because
down.
the control
I thought it was
options
weird.
are like
Hold down
shake and
Y.
roll, and that is not how you treat babies.
Also, he leaves the dirty diaper
Yeah, he
just
does.
sitting
I
out
did
on the
notice
table.
that.
Put that in the trash can, brother.
Like, I know she lives in a trailer, but she's got to have a sealed
It's not
trash
a
can or
trailer.
something
It's
for
like a
these
little
things.
house.
It is a
Yeah, it's a nice house.
trailer.
These are all nice houses in this,
This
game. I
is
don't know
a
why you're
trailer.
Do you mean a prefabricated
This house is
home?
big, but it's kind of decrepit looking. It looks like it smells like smoke.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
prefab. It's a manufactured home, let's say. Maybe it's not. It's not a trailer. You're right. It's not on wheels.
I didn't get the baby master. I'm looking. I missed this one and the next trophy.
I have my
Ooh,
trophies
you didn't
turned
go-
off because I'm a man who does not need my computer telling me "good job." So I don't know if I got
I
it.
like when my computer
I don't
tells me
care.
good job. I don't need it, but I
It
like it.
seems like you need it. It seems like you all need it because you all talk about it a lot. I mean, it's like being a heroin addict. Yeah, no, I get it. You say like, I don't need this. I don't have to do this, but boy, you sure do it a lot.
I love it. I'm doing trophy heroin because I enjoy it, Matthew, and it helps me feel motivated to keep on going.
That little
Maybe that's what I'm
You know,
doing
I
wrong.
actually play games better when I'm under the influence of trophies.
So we take care of the baby. We do all the baby
You
stuff.
save this nice lady's life.
Yeah,
this
and
is
then-
an okay scene. Like you
Yeah.
save this lady's life, and then you take care of her baby.
And then Seth is like,
Is Matt Scott the best character in the game?
yeah.
He's like the he's like the MVP. So far,
Scott
right?
Shelby.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
like him the best for sure because but it's hard because that's a low bar to clear because Ethan sucks and Jayden is nothing. So Shelby being
I do like
anything
making
is great.
Scott sit on various surfaces
because
he just sits like
making
this.
people sit down.
Yeah.
While I was
That one of
talking,
my- there's this.
while I was talking to the mother here, I sat on her dresser, leaned against her wall, and then sat next to her on the bed.
I played this on stream and I kept moving around the room and leaning on different things. And chat was like, "Find more stuff to lean on."
It's weirdly satisfying
Yeah.
to move Scott. And the thing is that it's true to life because unlike Ethan and Jayden, those fucking weird fit freaks, this guy's more like me. I'm like, yeah, I like to lean against stuff. I was at the grocery store earlier, and the woman in front of me was taking forever, and I leaned up against the counter, and it made me think of this game. Just sitting there, like, leaning up on the counter.
Wow, it's just like real life.
Wow, they're just like us.
Yeah, it's like I'm pressing X to lean. So after taking care of this lady, Shelby's like, hey, I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the origami killer. I know your kid was taken. What's with that? And that's when she says, oh, the baby daddy disappeared, like right after our kid was taken. He couldn't take it. All he left behind is this weird ass cell phone. So then he gets the cell phone and takes it away.
He does?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, you get the cell phone that the dad...
Oh, right. Yeah, I was mixing it up with the next one, which is the envelope.
Excuse me?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That.
So that's the end of that chapter. Scott gets the phone thing, and then he leaves, and then it's done.
Weird end of the scene,
chapter,
though. Like, to just leave. This woman has just attempted suicide, and you just kind of...
But she doesn't want the hospital. She doesn't want
the
an
hospital.
No, man. Be like, I'm gonna sit here with you while you call your mom, because I didn't just save your life and your baby's life just to leave and let you crawl back in that tub.
You know that meme of the disappear? It's like a guy who's doing the two fingers, but his image is like fading out of the photograph. That's basically what Scott Shelby does once he gets that phone.
Yeah. He keeps saving women and then just vanishing.
Peacing out.
He saves the prostitute. He saves the suicidal mom. He saves the convenience store mom.
Dad.
Oh, you're right. I apologize.
Convenience store daddy. Yeah. So next chapter, this is our first trial chapter. Time to prove that we love our son, Sean. John, tell me about this first trial.
Well, the main part of the trial is discovering how big in France mechanics places are. They have like car elevators, and you gotta like get a key and then go down a couple of floors. How big? I've worked at car dealerships. I've never seen car elevators and multi-story car parking at a mechanic.
Have you ever seen a CarMax tower?
No.
They have these big, I think it's CarMax, but they have these big see-through, like they're glass on all sides, towers, and there's cars parked all the way up them. And when you buy one, they like bring it all the way down the tower, and it comes like out of the bottom of it.
Cool.
It's like a car vending machine. They had one like right across the street from me when I lived in Dallas-Fort Worth. It was pretty neato.
Mm-hmm.
I
we
agree
don't
with,
have CarMax here.
John. Okay, let's get back on track. I have never in my life seen a fucking mechanic that's got an underground garage for their cars. I mean, I don't know what
this
it's like
guy's
in
like,
France,
this has been a few years, buddy. Well, we kept it gassed up and the battery charged. It's all ready for you. Yeah. And you get into this like Pontiac looking car. It's a real ugly car.
But in France, you can actually drive into the catacombs. That's where people park their cars.
Yeah. You know what? You know what kind of sucks that I just thought of about this game? You know, David Cage is French. It's a French studio. Why isn't this game set in fucking France?
I was thinking that
it would
too,
be
Matt.
way more fucking interesting than whatever Detroit or whatever the fuck this is.
Agreed. That's true.
Like the one good thing about that game that Jim and I didn't love, the Bloober Team one, was like it was set in a old communist vacation thing in Poland. What was that one called? And that was really cool because it's like a real thing. You're learning about another country, and I would have liked to have.
It's also like it's a socialist retreat too. It's like a socialist resort.
Yeah,
it's like a cool place to have a video game. A Polish socialist resort. It's a really
that's
cool.
really
Used to
interesting.
be,
and this would be really interesting if it was set in fucking France. Well, I don't know. I still don't think it would be a good game, but like it would be more interesting than what it is.
I think there's two reasons, Matt. One is that I think David Cage thinks he's a master writer who knows everything about America and can write American characters perfectly with no issues.
Sounds about right.
Two, they are worried if they set it in France, it wouldn't sell in the United States because Americans don't like things that aren't America.
I don't know that that's true.
Yeah, I don't think it's true either, but that is like
A
Okay,
thing of
talking
thought.
from
I get
experience.
It. It's
yeah, like
something people believe.
I could see that being more true back then than it is now.
like the first season of Wild Cards, this Canadian like detective crime show, was definitely set in Canada, talking about Vancouver all the time, but it got picked up in the US and doing well in the US. So for the second season, they're like, the city that we live in, and they show American dollars and stuff. It was a real bummer because
It is
it's
a
just
bummer.
because they don't want to alienate Americans who get scared by different color money.
Though again,
you know?
I don't
this
know
game-
that that's
when did-
true.
when did this-
I think that is an assumption.
When
people
did this game come out? When did this game come out? When was it
1996.
released?
2010, my friend.
2010. Were we still eating freedom fries in 2010 in the United States?
No,
We
that
weren't
was
doing
like
that in
2002
Yeah.
to 2010.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
That didn't last. Nobody gave a shit.
All right. So we weren't.
That wasn't even a
anti-French
real
to that
thing.
extent.
Okay, that is something Fox News said. At no point did I
Yeah.
go anywhere and have someone offer me
I've
freedom
never
fries.
actually said that, referring to like actual French fries before.
But yeah, I've never heard that either. Like I've heard about it on the Daily Show. I was living in the U.S. at the
I've
time,
never seen
and
it
I never
in
had
the-
it.
in real
You've
life.
never
either,
seen
actually,
The
now that
Daily
I've seen
Show?
it.
That's crazy.
I've never seen
Yeah.
No,
That's
I
a
never
crazy
had
thing to
freedom
say.
fries.
Anyway, The Bear. It's an Ethan chapter.
Yeah, the trial. Once we get in the car, we figure out is to drive 5 miles down the highway in the wrong direction.
Great.
Against traffic.
And with this game's
With
amazing control scheme, this is going to be a real pleasure, right? And not
Uh-huh.
just an annoying
Yeah.
series of jerking my fucking controller around like an idiot.
I like that this GPS is the most sophisticated GPS in the
Yeah.
world, and that
It's
it can
the
tell
best
that
GPS.
it's
I
on
don't
the
think
right
it's a
side of the
GPS.
highway.
I think it's the origami killer talking to him through the GPS with a voice filter.
That's
Maybe the origami killer is an AI.
Yeah.
this one and the next. Like Ethan doesn't ask any questions at the mechanics of what did I look like when I dropped off this
Right.
car. Like he's
Yeah.
not interested in solving this.
Do you have a copy of the invoice that you gave the person who dropped this off?
How are they paying? How did I pay you?
Yeah.
Can I see my receipts?
not
Do
the
you have
brightest.
Ethan
a
is an
copy of my
idiot.
driver's license?
He's a little unstable.
Yeah, I know he's worried about his son, but
Give me back my son.
I realize the two. So I find the Madison and Ethan chapters are just the worst, and I like the Jayden and Scott chapters way more in this game. We'll talk about it when we get
down
there.
the
but-
highway. I thought it was
I
exciting
like,
and fun.
yeah, I'm kind of disagreeing with Matt. I thought this was a pretty good, like I enjoy the action
Did you
segment
just say
a lot
you
in this
agree
game.
with Matt? Because that's not what I said.
No.
This is trash.
Oh, sorry. I'm with Matt. This was a lot of fun. Matt and I both agree. We really liked this segment. It was.
Yeah.
I got the good driver trophy because I'm a good driver. Although my car did explode, so I'm
driving.
not that good of a
Yeah.
driver.
You're not driving. This is nothing like driving. It's garbage. It's dumb. I'm pretty good at these quick timey event things. These and the fights are where I kind of excel for some reason. So like I was fine. I mean, you blow your car up at the end, but I'm pretty sure that's just how it ends. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you might be right. Because I do because I definitely did way better the first time. I don't know. This game, I'm screwed. I think it might be that the PS5 controller just doesn't work as well for this. Like, I feel like the motion controls and stuff are.
Sometimes the tilt and things like that doesn't pick up on
Yeah.
it for me.
No, I agree with you on that. It's not great. But I think for me, I just really fucking jerk it. Let's tilt it. And I'm like
Yeah.
turning it over basically. And it's fine. I mean, it sucks. I think it's terrible, but
Yeah.
like it works.
I think I missed some buttons, but I did manage to do the 5 miles. You roll your car, it catches on fire. The GPS tells you
5
that the
miles?
key is
Yes, you have to drive 5
inside of
miles.
it. Yeah.
No, I drove 8 kilometers.
So you have to do that in 8 minutes, or how does that work?
It's the same
8
distance.
kilometers et 8 minutes. So you roll your car, it's on fire. The GPS says the key is inside of me. Ethan smashes the GPS, gets the key to the glove box, opens it up, and gets the next. He gets like a little SIM card that has like hangman letters in it that start to fill out an address of where his son is.
Ooh.
I mean, it feels like at this point you probably have enough to give this to the police and have them run it through a quick algorithm to
No
pinpoint a couple of sites,
way.
and then there's enough cops to just send everybody at once.
He's not going to.
Why
trust
would
the
you talk
cops.
to the
They
cops?
said that your son had just run away. They're not going to care. What are you going to tell him? Like, oh, I
That's
got
not
a
true.
box
They
from the
know
killer.
they know the origami killer has Ethan. They know it. They say it all the time.
Matt, in post 9/11 America, would the cops treat a Frenchman well?
He's not French. I mean, he sounds French, but he's not French. Anyway, you get the.
I'm gonna try and say in a post 9/11 America so many times on this series.
You stumble on back to the motel as Ethan, and this is when Ethan and Madison Page have their meet cute.
Great.
Ooh.
Two people I don't care
So-
about.
Yeah.
We get a lot of backstory here about Madison Page, right? We're learning
Yeah.
all about why she's
Madison
here.
Page
Little
is
bit.
checking into
She's
the
got-
motel. She can't sleep. She finds Ethan like outside his room and helps him inside and bandages up his wounds and disinfects them and bandages him.
This is where he's like, I got a couple of broken ribs. I
Yeah,
think.
that's
At
right.
least I think that's what he said.
Yes.
And
So here's where she tells us that like a terrible incident happened that has caused insomnia, and the only way she can sleep is by going to hotels. And so my assumption here is that the terrible incident did occur in the house that we saw her in the first time. And I gotta say, move. Why do you
I mean,
still
that
live
place is-
there? It's garbage.
Mid 2000s, a big fashion loft with brick and. Oh man, you could sell. Okay, so it's got some weirdness,
She
like
might be renting.
the
We
old
don't-
factory sink, and yeah, you're right. It could be a
The
rental.
bathroom is
yeah, and
garbage.
it's hard to get out of. It's hard to get out of a rental.
You know, I think
so that's
most.
probably fine, Matt.
Listen, I'm not sitting here and advocating for landlords as like a class or whatever, but like, you know, in my experience, they're typically just okay when you're like, hey, I got attacked here in this house and I've got to get out. I think that most landlords would be like, yeah, dude, why don't you go ahead and get out of here?
so Madison is like, "Hey, Ethan, we just met, but what
Matt
the
is
hell's going on with you?" And
pro-landlord.
he's like, "Nothing. I can't tell anybody. Go away."
Oh.
And
And she's like, "Well, let me. You are a broken bird, and I am. I have the nurse. What's it called? Nightingale or
Nightingale you back to health. But she leaves, I think. Cut to Norman.
well, she gets all the things from the French medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
He takes way too many painkillers. I shouldn't have got him. Well, there's like
He only takes
options of
3.
different drugs you can take.
There's fever
But you
reduction
can't tell what
medicine,
drug's
and there's
what.
painkillers, and there's antibiotics, and yeah. There's a lot to go through.
Why is there? You shouldn't have antibiotics. First of all, in America, they don't give you medicine in your hotel because what happens if you take too much? They can
Yeah.
sue you. They would never put medicine in
Yeah,
a
and
hotel.
I don't think Ethan brought this medicine and first aid supplies
No.
here, so it's very
No.
weird that it's there.
It is very weird.
Maybe the origami killer snuck in and put it in his medicine cabinet, knowing that if he survived the trial, he would need to get patched up. So, smash cut to next scene. Norman Jayden again. He's back out with Blake on the trail of someone that they're sure this time has got to be the origami killer.
Yeah, if you are not listening for about 10 seconds, the setup for this whole thing makes zero sense. That's the guy.
It's just like the other guy who was on their list of potential origami killers. So they walk up to this guy and they're like, "Hey, police, freeze!" And this guy just takes off. He is out of there.
He throws his coffee in Blake's face. So at the very least, like at this
Which is
point,
pretty
you have
funny.
assaulted a law
What? So you're just
enforcement
going to
officer.
shoot him
also has-
again, Matt?
Oh,
is that
Matt,
your solution?
Matt, I've got a question for you. What was Blake talking about? Was he like, "Thank you, you're such a good cop, thank you for saving me"?
I don't.
Because it's different for us.
I don't remember the details. He wasn't like an asshole.
Because for us, he's like, why don't you shoot
Yeah.
him? What's wrong with you?
Which at this point, like, they know he's not the origami killer, so I don't understand why he was still like ranting about how I didn't kill him. And
He
he's
pulled a gun on Blake. I don't understand what you don't
Yeah.
understand.
we
It's pretty fucking easy.
de-escalated the situation.
Did you, or did you have to
I
fist
used
fight him
the-
to take that gun away? Because it
No.
sounded like that.
No, not
No,
until he pulled out the
no.
cross did he
Yeah,
get
we just-
manhandled.
Yeah. I
Well, he
told
never got manhandled by me.
him that I was like, "Oh, I thought you were a
Shot.
big strong man and you turn into a little baby when someone puts a gun on you." And he got real mad at that.
No, I am remembering this
Oh.
now. That Jayden is having Jayden's having some regrets. Like, I shot a man, and Blake is giving him the old like, you did what you had to do, and it's okay, and don't worry about it. They just leave. By the way, when you shoot, rolling back to the first chapter of the game that we were talking about, they just leave. They don't call anybody. They don't do
Yeah.
anything. They just shoot that man and walk out the door like nothing happened.
Well, the first chapter in like the Nathaniel chapter, I did say like, hey, give like this is a white man between 30 and 45. Blake was being a real dick about it. He's like, "Oh, all this. Did you learn this in a book? This isn't how we solve crimes in America."
You don't solve crimes.
To be
in
fair,
book. You
real
need street
jerk.
smart.
To be fair, Jayden is solving crimes with a fucking video game and drugs. So I don't know that his methods are any better.
To be fair, profiling is bullshit and has been disproven on many
Oh,
occasions.
but there's so many good TV
But,
shows about
it's still
it.
leaned on.
The profiler.
Yeah, have you seen that David Lynch one?
No.
It's a good one.
Twin Peaks?
No, mine.
No, not David Lynch. Sorry,
Mind
Uh,
fuckers.
David Fincher.
Mindfuckers. Yeah.
Mindhunters.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Mindhunters.
That's not the same thing as, I don't know. I feel like Johnny's talking racial profiling and Jim is talking.
No, I'm talking about
talking
the
about criminal
Mindhunter
profiling.
stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know that. That's interesting.
Yeah, that it's not particularly
Hey,
effective.
you know what? That's not
but
shocking. It's not shocking
Yeah.
at all. Because it seems like
It's like
somebody
how
just
a lot of
making shit up.
It's like how a lot of forensic evidence, like a lawyer placed dog hair in evidence and asked the forensics to see if it matched the defendant, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is the match." It's like, this is dog hair. A true thing that really
That's
happened.
crazy. Probably just get rid of police and detectives and people who solve crimes, and let's just let what happens happen.
Society will sort it
Yeah,
out. It'll be
it's
fine. We'll just police each other. Nothing goes wrong there.
So there's not much
All
to
right,
say about this, is there really? Like, and please don't
Wait,
disagree
it's a-
with me because
wait,
we have
I've
to
got a
move on quickly.
Wait,
Why?
Vanessa,
You get somewhere to
you
be?
can
You got a hot
kiss
date?
Ethan in the Nurse Nightingale thing.
That's
you
what the
can
guide
kiss
I was reading
Ethan?
said.
Why?
It said if you do all the good dialogue choices, you can kiss him in that first.
I did
motel
not
scene.
kiss him in that first motel
That's
scene.
insane.
Yeah, you can smooch him.
She's so hot for Nathan. Anyway, back to the covered market, Vanessa.
Yeah, so you run along, you chase
let's
this
talk about
guy,
that.
you
I will-
get this guy.
The most important things about this chase are he throws fish at you and he throws
Yeah,
chickens at
it's
you.
pretty rad, and then it ends in like
throwing the chickens at you is pretty fucking hilarious.
it ends in your classic meat room with racks of meat hanging down, and
Oh my god.
Why does a
was
grocery
like
store have
it's like
live
the Eddie boss
chickens?
fights in
Please
Silent Hill.
discuss.
because it's like
None that I'm aware of.
I've seen them in like Asian markets. I assumed it was that kind of deal.
When Amanda lived in Texas and owned her home there, she had like 6 egg-laying chickens in her
Ba-ba.
backyard.
Yeah. Everybody knows
And
somebody that owns a chicken.
Lindsay,
It's weird.
Jalen's mom, has had recently got a lot of. She has 19 egg-laying
That's so many chickens.
Also weird. You
What
can
is she
tell
gonna
all of
do
these
with all
women.
those
You can tell
eggs?
all these ladies in your life that I think that's fucking weird.
Well, they got to get their chickens from somewhere, and maybe they get it from this market.
Yep,
So,
that's right. This game is set in Philly, is that right?
Yeah.
Do you
Correct.
think that we're going to go to Patty's Pub?
Yes.
Do you think
That's
Dennis
guilty.
is the origami killer? That tracks. That absolutely tracks.
That does track.
So we catch this guy, and that's it. We got the origami killer. Congratulations. But there's still more for Scott Shelby to do. This is the best chapter because Scott Shelby has his great urination. He's just hanging around.
You can you have to wake him up first. He's sleeping face down
Yeah.
on his desk.
You guys pee too much.
It's called being hydrated.
I like
I
peeing
have
in this
peed
game.
once
It's a lot
in
of
this
fun.
fucking game.
I pee every single time I have a chance to in this game.
All right, so we're Scott Shelby. We're sleeping. We wake up face down on the desk. We walk around a bit. You fart. You scratch your tummy, and then guess who shows up? It's Lauren, our favorite toot from earlier in the game.
Yeah.
She wants in on the case. We're partners now. Next chapter.
Basically, she's this worker. She's like, I have the envelope that my husband got before he disappeared. I think it from the origami killer. Give to you if I be your partner in detective business. And he's like, no, no, no. And she goes, well, then I take envelope and not be your partner. Is a symbol. And he's like, fine, you can be my partner. We're going to a party.
I didn't really think about it.
Yeah, we're gonna go to this weirdo child predators
Yeah,
party.
weirdo sex
I didn't really
party.
think about it, but the day after I played this chunker, I didn't realize why I was doing it. But the day after I played this chunker, I spent like an hour looking up French words and speaking to my cat in French, and now I think I've realized why. Oh, le petit chat? Le petit chat?
La petite chat.
Non,
It's
la gros chat.
Yes.
Le gros chat. Oui, oui, le
C'est-
gros chat.
Yeah. Grosse chat.
What is
That's
that
not what.
Means
That's
it's a
not how
fat
Siri
cat.
says to pronounce it, and you're Canadian, so I don't believe you.
Well, I'm saying it the feminine way, not the masculine
Oh, does
way.
French have the feminine masculine thing too? That always fucked me up in Spanish.
Jim, I during the covered market chase, I would get like 1 in 4 inputs wrong, and it was just funny. Like at one point, Nathaniel stands on a box and just slides for about 5 feet. It was like every time he screwed up, it was pretty hilarious.
That is pretty good.
I did jump up on top of the counter and run along it.
Yeah,
That was pretty neat.
I think that's. Well, I
Oh,
could be
yeah,
wrong.
that
It's-
is pretty good.
I just assume everything I did is baked in and how the game is supposed to be.
No, there's like 3 different ways
Oh,
you can
yeah?
try and chase him. You can go up on top or left or yeah. There's
I
like
went up.
Ooh,
Yeah.
thunder.
This is a cool thing to do.
yeah, that's what a
All right,
cool
so-
guy does. Oh
So
yeah,
next
but I guess
chapter,
we're at,
next chapter. We're still with Scott and Lauren, and we're at Gordy's party. Gordy's.
Oh, right, 'cause Lauren comes in
Gordy's
and
the
she
younger
wants to-
Kramer. Yeah,
well. We haven't talked about Lauren's
We
visit
went
yet, have we?
over every single element of it.
basically
Yep.
did. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was peeing.
So
So
We know.
we go in this party. It's Scott solo at first, and then Lauren's like, "I'm not just sitting in the car. I'm gonna go too."
Yeah,
And
she's
so
fucking annoying.
We both go into the party.
What?
Well,
Okay,
How did Scott have an invitation to this
Yeah,
party?
what
by
was
the way?
that?
'Cause
It
he
looked
walks
like a
in and
fucking coupon.
He shows them like a piece
It
of
looked like a
paper. It did.
coupon that he cut out of the fucking flyer. It did not look like an invitation.
okay. One, I was so happy to have Lauren because I like the actress and I think she's one of the best written and acted characters in the game. So I was happy to have her with me because, and I was saying to Vanessa, the lady in this game should have been Lauren and not Madison because Madison is just a pointless, horny lady who's horny
Yeah.
for Ethan. She's got motivation. She's like angry at and wants to get this guy caught, and and I like that she helps out. I do wish she was playable because Madison is so pointless. And her like coming in and acting in this party was really fun. Although she's like, I thought she would be way more into the party than he is. She'd be like, "Oh, this is fun," but she hates it even more than Scott
well, because
does.
this is like
And
a
Scott
work
does
event
not
for
like
her.
this.
You know, this is like a sex weird drug party. I'm sure she's been around all that kind of stuff. She's not interested.
Have you ever walked into a party and there's ladies in their underwear dancing, like hot models in their underwear dancing on tables? Jim must have. This is like Jim's in advertising.
This is like a
they have
business
hot
guy
parties like
kind of
this
party.
all the time.
I've been to like events at like conventions that are invite only but they've always been in Las Vegas, so there's like ladies that dance on the tables anyway. And
Oh,
some of
really?
the casinos, yeah.
Well, it just comes with it, with part of the rental.
In
of the...
some in some of the casinos, they have their ladies dancing on.
Yeah.
Like in the gambling area.
Really?
The models is how they classify their cocktail waitresses, so they can look a particular way, and sometimes they do a little dance.
Yeah.
So I sat next to in between these two ladies and talked to one, and she got up and left, and then talked to the other, and she got up and left as Scott. That was amazing.
I didn't do any mingling in this party.
What? Did you talk to the guy who loves you? He's like, "You're my best friend. I love you." And I like pour him
I
some
talked
drinks.
to one guy who thought I was a drug dealer. He was like, "Hey, can you hook me up with
yeah.
Oh, I
something?"
talked to that guy too. Yeah.
Shelby's like, "Do I look
He's
like
"Hey,
a drug dealer?"
Can you help me out? He's like, "Do I look like a drug dealer to you?" Like yells at this guy.
So we need to get upstairs to where.
Way to like typify things, you know? You don't know what a drug dealer looks like. A drug dealer looks like anybody.
That's why you ask everyone you don't know for drugs.
Jim, quick question. When you went to those parties you mentioned before, were those at Club Aqua or were they at Club Haunted House? Because I really want to go to Club Haunted House.
I wanted to go to Club Haunted. I mean, it was at Club Haunted House, but I actually wanted to go to Aqua more than I wanted to go to Club Haunted House.
I think it's the other way around. I think you did the joke backwards.
I spent so long at this party. I got like a drink at the bar. Oh, also, I was going to order a drink at the bar and the game crashed on me. And it just meant that Scott was just standing there by the bar and couldn't do anything, like looking like this. And people like walking around him and I took a video of it. I'll have to put it on the Facebook. And it was amazing. That game broke. But I did it again. I got a drink. Because it's like, oh, find Kramer. So I'm like asking all these women about Kramer, and
You're yelling,
this one, I was like, and this one girl was like, this one lady is like, hey, have you seen Kramer? She's like, oh, he never comes downstairs during these parties.
Yeah.
Like he's always upstairs. I was like,
He's
well,
hanging out with Bob Sacamano upstairs.
I was like, why wouldn't
Newman.
he? Why would this guy like lay out all these drinks and Coke and everything and not hang it and not be there? And she's like, I don't know, ask him.
Because it makes him
Like,
feel cool
okay.
or something? I don't know.
So we need to get.
I can't believe Vanessa didn't talk to everybody at this party. That is the most Vanessa thing to do in a video game, not
I
in real
like
life.
This party. I just wanted to find this guy. So we need to get upstairs. There's 2 bodyguards in the way. They will not let Scott by, but he's like, oh, maybe I can get my new partner Lauren to help. So Lauren says, oh yeah, leave it to me. Just be ready to like, when they move, you go upstairs. And she goes up to the guards and sort of like dances up on them a little bit, and then fakes having a overdose and passes out on the floor.
Doesn't this also happen in the embassy mission in Beyond Two Souls? I feel like this happens
This
again
is
in
his
one of
David
his games.
Cage's go-to move. He does it himself
Yeah,
all
this
the
is what
time
women
in
are
life.
good for, according to
Yeah.
David Cage.
Yeah. I think he does it himself. He dances up on people and then he passes out and he's like, "Hey, help me!"
Oh, like he did all the mocap
Yeah.
for the drunk people at the party.
Well, this is based on a Quantic Dream, office party, and that's why they got sued.
That's why there's a weirdo sex. That's why there's a sex weirdo hanging out by
Yeah.
himself upstairs. Where David Cage hangs out at parties.
So
Yeah, this was.
He's watching cartoons.
This is a great. Yeah, no, that's not weird at all. This is a great example of how great the controls in this game are because, what's her name?
Lauren.
Madison? Is that her name?
Lauren?
Lauren does the whole
Lauren.
thing, and you have to sneak around the guards. And I, as Scott, was walking around the guards and towards the stairs, and got through, the stairs. And then the game decided, actually, I think that your button presses that you have not changed now mean you want to walk in the opposite direction, back out to the guards.
Oh no!
Cool, super cool game.
Was that
Well made.
like the second the camera changed that it
Yes.
it also screwed up your? Oh wow!
I don't know.
Yeah, the controls are very bad. Like, walking especially is terrible in this game.
Did the guards catch you then, Matt, or were they still busy with Lauren?
No, they didn't. Can they catch you?
I don't know.
Because this made me think they couldn't, because I literally just walked right back out and like bumped dick first into one and nothing happened.
It takes her a long time to finally get up and be like, oh, sorry, I had a little too much to drink.
So we head upstairs and we find Kramer's son, Gordy, who's living the dream. He's on a big couch watching cartoons with two hot chicks making
With
out
two
next
girls.
to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's not interested in watching them. He wants to watch the cartoons. He's watching a cartoon about a chicken that these chefs are trying to cook in a pot,
kitchen.
In a kitchen. And it does loop, so you can watch it several times if you want to.
Why would you want to?
Awesome.
It's trash. And he keeps telling you like, oh, here comes the best part. There's no best part. It's just nonsense.
No, it's not trash. Like, it's really good animation. It's obviously another, like, short that a film student made or something. It was nicely animated, I thought.
So this guy's name is Gordy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Like
you guys
Gordie
probably
Howe.
don't have the same like brain sickness that I do, but I can't hear the name Gordy without thinking of the movie Freddy Got Fingered, which was the name of Tom
Jim,
Green's
I don't
character.
have that.
Never
Never
seen
bother.
seen it.
Freddy Got Fingered.
Guys, that should be our next group watch.
Pass.
No,
I'm
thank
just
you.
kidding
No.
that. It'll just be you.
That's a great movie.
It'll just be you recording a track over the movie.
It will just be Jim going, this is the best part. This is the best part.
It's weird. Matt and John and Vanessa all have diarrhea. I don't know, but I'm going to put this bonus out.
Vanessa would love this part where Tom Green jerks off an elephant and sprays his dad with elephant
Jim
cum.
did that to me this weekend when he was playing God of War on
I jerked off an elephant and then sprayed the elephant cum all over him.
God.
Oh, you were playing God of War and you kept telling me that this was the best part, and then it would be like Kratos like emptying a vial into the fire, and I was like, yeah, that was great. And then you're like, no, this part, it's gonna happen.
All right. So I talked to Kramer, and I'm like, hey, Kramer, so I heard you got picked up because of that one kid who was in your limo, and like the cops found out that you gave him a lift and then he disappeared. What happened with that? He's like, I was just a good Samaritan. I was just helping out a little boy who was lost.
Let's just say this up top. This is an obvious misdirection, right? This
What?
is
No,
red
this
herring.
is
The guy who
red
says
herring.
this is
I'm
the-
the Zodiac, excuse me, the origami killer is not really the origami killer? Weird.
Yeah.
He didn't say he's the origami.
He
killer.
fucking
He
did
does.
to me.
Yeah, he does.
He did to me
100%
too.
did.
Yeah, he's like,
He was like, you got me. I'm the
Yeah.
origami killer. What are you going to do about it? Yeah.
I like to drown the boys and then drop them off with a
Doesn't he
orchid.
recant though when you press him? Or am I thinking of something else?
I then
Not
got
at
into a
this
fight
point.
with his security guards and
Yeah,
then-
me
Yeah,
too.
he threw his security guards at me,
Oh yeah, that's
and
right.
I whipped their
Mm-hmm.
butts.
So did I. And the whole
Shove is a
time,
badass.
Gordy is like
But-
loving it. He's clapping. He's
Yeah, he is.
cheering. He's like, this is
It
better
really
than my
annoyed
cartoon.
me that she didn't
I
at
don't know
least
if-
like put a gun in his face afterwards. Like, do something.
Did you all
hit this kid?
find the picture of Scott in his police uniform and his badge, so you know he was an ex-cop?
He could be retired. You don't know. Maybe he's too old for this
He's
shit.
not that old.
Oh yeah, I mean he
Street-
looks
he
about
might have
100
been-
years old, but you're right. He's probably not that old.
Yeah, he probably killed a
He
kid.
probably killed a kid. Yes. Oh
Yeah.
shit! Is Scott the origami killer?
They all
all the
are, man.
origami killers.
They
It's
all
a
are.
conspiracy. Everybody in the
Yeah.
city is the origami killer.
Yeah. Everybody except Ethan.
They're all-
Although Ethan also is when he's blacked out. Everybody's the origami killer.
Yeah. And his
And his
wife.
wife.
This is the most clunkily
And
put
Jason.
together mystery I've ever seen in my life. I think all David Cage knows is red herrings. I think he
Well-
thinks that's good writing is
The
All
killer
red
has
herrings.
size 11 shoes. That's consistent. So you know the killer has size 11 shoes because that's what the shoebox is, and that's my assumption.
And he
We did find footprints, but I don't remember if it told us
that's true.
what the shoe size was.
and we know he loves orchids, or she, and that's
Yeah,
it.
this could be a Peggy
And
Hill
origami.
situation.
Or they.
Or they.
Or it.
Or
This
it.
might be a clown that lives in the sewer and eats children.
Or
Could be
it
that
could be
blue
a
clown
zoo
at the
created
beginning.
by aliens. Matt, what about if it's an alien zoo like in Dark
That would
City?
make a lot of sense to me. That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
What if it's all a VR simulation, like in Gattaca?
Yeah.
What if you're in a video
what if it's
game?
all in Norma Jayden's like VR glasses? It's all his.
Oh my God! What if it's a Jacob Ladder scenario? What if this is all happening as Ethan
What
dies
if
after
you're-
it gets? But no, boring. Move on.
What if you're playing as Norman Jayden in like an FBI training simulation?
Oh.
Where you do drugs?
Yeah, you're simulating.
Where you do drugs, break into perps' houses, and kill them? Yeah, you know what? I think that one's probably not it. I think that might not be it, Jim.
That's
I
the
think
most
he
accurate
would have
police
failed.
simulator there
Yeah,
is. I
no,
think.
actually, you're right.
So
Yeah,
this
no,
guy.
that's crazy, Jim. American police are not known for using excessive force. Everybody knows that. Best police in the world.
Wait, Jim, why does it say if you avoid the paparazzi, you get a VIP trophy? That's like last chunker in these notes.
Oh, did I leave that in there? from
Oh,
last-
yeah.
no,
there were a little
the
bit.
AI fucked up. Sorry, Grok left a thing
Oh
in.
man.
Oh.
Jim, why does
yeah,
this
so
chapter
I-
say Grok explain?
So,
What's this game? I forgot the name of this game. Lost Odyssey.
Heavy
He
Rain.
explained
Heavy
Rain.
Rain.
Lost Odyssey to me. Oh, Risk of Heavy Rain.
so
That's my
I-
favorite game.
Lauren set it up that this guy he's like the son of this big construction magnate in France or Philadelphia. And
Arrest.
he will not. The reason that he got out of this charge was because his dad is super important. So when you leave, like
Playground is
when
where he
you
spent most of
leave,
his
he's like
days. That's important too.
he says that he will.
out.
He's like, but you know who my dad is, and Scott's like, I don't care who
I
your
don't care
dad
who your dad
is.
is.
He's like,
This was very weird because,
Mm-hmm.
like, he admits to being the origami killer. I guess Scott just doesn't believe
Mm-hmm.
him because then he just leaves. Like, he doesn't do anything with that.
well, why did he do this in the first
Yeah.
place if he doesn't believe
It was
him?
very
Relax and all
odd.
cool.
Shooting some b-ball outside the school when a serial killer
Yeah,
who was up to
When
no
the
good.
origami killer who was up to no good started killing kids in my neighborhood.
The butterfly.
A butterfly.
This is trial
Sugar.
number 2.
This is where John
This is
fucked up.
oh.
Coward.
I totally.
Coward's
This is
door.
where John
totally-
earned his nickname.
Coward's door. I fucked it up too.
Oh,
I also fucked this up.
Double coward score.
Whoa, double
Yeah,
cowards!
Coward Bros. High five.
Yeah.
So this is Ethan doing the second trial. He goes to
Fist bump. Ow, shit. Now, somebody help me up.
no
Oh, that ouchied too much. I'm going out the coward's
coward
door.
score. Ethan goes to the
This is fucking impossible, and I don't know how anybody does it.
I tried using my tongue and it wasn't good enough, Matt. I had to hold down so many buttons.
You know,
and it
if
was
you've
like,
reached the
it was
point
like
where
one
you're
more button.
licking
I was
your
like,
controller, I think it's bad game design.
I did
well, no, it's actually not. It's good game design because it's showing that it was too hard to actually do.
It wasn't.
But if you do it, it still fails you anyways.
No,
That's
I
the
did
bad
it.
part.
Wait.
I
I
did
did
it.
it.
Yeah,
I got
me
all the way
too.
through it.
Well, no, but if you do it, if you try to go through because there's different
Oh,
levels
yeah,
of
yeah,
difficulty,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like some of them
Yeah,
are super
there's-
hard that you
There's
cannot
certain
pass.
sides that
Yeah.
are obviously
Well, let's
off
get
the
there
whole
first
time,
because
so you
there's
just
a
go through
couple of
those.
parts to
Yeah.
this.
I don't know how to
Oh
do
yeah,
this.
we
one.
got the
Get there
whole
right
the
now,
whole glass
baby.
crawl to talk about.
No. First, we
Yeah,
have to.
so
yeah.
let's talk
First,
about it.
we get to the power plant. We break inside and we find a dark little crawl tunnel, and we have a box of matches. And
No, okay. First, you have to it's not a power plant. It's like there's a substation next to an old
Okay.
factory, and there's like some crumbling infrastructure to get in. You have to go where like an old concrete pillar fell
Yeah.
down.
Oh yeah.
How bad is Philadelphia that like if a piece of public infrastructure fell, they just left
Yeah,
it that
that's
way?
America.
That
I
seems
mean, it is.
bad.
It is the Rust Belt, Johnny.
Okay.
So you're inside.
And you have to walk through, and you're finding these butterfly things, and eventually it leads you around to
Yeah.
a door.
There's a little crawl tunnel. You hop on in there, and he uses
Why would you go
well
in there?
because he has to follow the butterfly trail to find the clue to find his son Sean.
Yeah, you're supposed to follow the butterflies.
And the okay, so I want you to think about all the steps to this point that the origami killer has done. So he's like spray painted these butterflies to show you how to get around this building, and then he's placed, or she has placed a box of matches at the front thing here, and then what does she? So think of as this goes on. Think about what she had to do to set this
I
up.
mean, yeah, she's a real jigsaw. There's no question about that. So Ethan
There should be like a little jigsaw puppet
Yeah.
that rides out on a tricycle.
Ethan crawls into the tunnel.
Says menacing things
The
to
tunnel
Ethan.
door slams shut behind him, and he's in the dark with his little matches, sort of doing like the army crawl forward, and then he hears the crunch
was-
underneath his forearms
Yeah.
of broken glass.
This is where I like, and the whole thing is like you have to walk gently and slowly so you're not like cutting yourself on the glass the whole time. This is where if I was Ethan, I would just simply take my jacket off
Yeah.
and push
Yeah.
the glass forward as I
Yeah,
was
that's what
crawling.
occurred to me
It's
too.
really fucking. He's got a leather jacket on. Pretty much the best thing you could have on at this point, and he does nothing with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he doesn't sweep it
So-
out of the way or anything like that. He's just crunch, crunch, crunch.
How do you think she did this? Did she start from the end and work backwards?
Must have.
That's what I
Yeah.
was
Like-
thinking.
Who's she?
The origami killer.
The serial
See the
killer.
or-
So it's a she, huh?
It might be.
Who
They-
knows?
Son
Maybe
of
I'm
a
trying to
bitch.
throw you on the wrong
motherfucker.
trail, man.
yeah, they might be throwing you off.
I was really dying to not be spoiled to the end of this game. I can't have who the origami killer is revealed to me before the end of
I
this.
haven't spoiled it. I'm just trying to like you. Okay, how about they? They set
late.
glass.
It's too late. I know you've played the game.
Okay. Yep. It's true.
Yeah, way to slip up,
Way to slip up, Johnny.
I'm sorry.
They have placed glass in the little tunnel. Ethan
Can't believe Madison's the origami killer. What a shock. What a twist.
works his way forward.
Well, she has no point in the
She
story
does
otherwise.
have no point in the story, so actually, this would make a lot of sense.
We can work our way through. It's kind of a maze, but if at each intersection you light a match, you can see which way the flame is pointing, and that's the way you need to go.
Now, Ethan does say that when you light a match, he's like, "Oh yeah, I can see which way the fresh air is coming from," and like the rats must be going towards the fresh air.
What rats?
I still went the wrong way most of the time because my brain didn't process what he was saying.
Well, I was confused because I would think that the fresh
Points
air...
like an arrow.
Wouldn't the fresh air be coming from
I know,
the
I
opposite
just didn't think
way
about
that
it.
the thing points? If it's like blowing in
This-
fresh air...
Also confused me,
Then,
actually.
yeah.
I mean, I did understand from what he said, go the way the fire points, but I also was like, wouldn't it blow the opposite way that I need to go? Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I don't know how it
Well,
works.
this is literally what my brain was like. Okay, it's pointing the way you got to go. Which way do I have to go now? Like, I don't know. I didn't put those two and two together, and that's how I got lost. And I got lost so much that I ran into this guy. He's in the vents, Matt. There is a dude in the vents. He's a little crispy. He's a little, I would say petrified is a good term.
So which dad is this,
and
do you
Ethan's
think?
like-
Is this...
Yeah, that's what Ethan said. He's like, "Oh, this must have been a dad who failed." Like, oh yeah. So one of the dads is there, and also
That's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever heard. So this serial killer is setting up essentially a competition of dads. That's his whole gimmick.
and he does. And Ethan doesn't know about the other dads. That's the other characters who know that there's been other dads who failed.
Whoa,
Ethan has no idea.
Do you think this dad is the dad of the baby mom who said her
It's either
baby daddy left?
Maybe.
Lauren's boyfriend, or it's like there's been several. But yeah, he's super dead. And I
cops
tried to
have not
search him. I was
noticed
like,
that every time a kid is killed by the origami killer, the father of that kid gets on the highway and drives the wrong way for 5 minutes.
and I love how the wife or girlfriend every time is like, he must have just bolted.
I
It's
know.
weird, huh?
Well, there's also
She had no faith in her
there
partner.
is the convenience store dad who had a shoebox like Ethan has, and he was like, I wasn't strong enough
Yeah.
to save my son. So I guess he.
In that case, the mom is lying dead
Yeah,
in a ditch.
maybe that's the case. Actually.
I mean, I hate to even broach it, but like, so why didn't convenience store dad, once his kid was dead, come clean to the cops? Like, what's the worst that's going to
Yeah.
happen to you now?
Yeah.
Or because
Or
he
any
probably
of
took
these
the
people,
coward
really.
store.
Why did
Or he might, you know what, he might have not driven back against traffic. He might have noped out at that point, and then he wouldn't know. Because if he knew it got as far as the factory, he should have been like, "Hey guys, there's this factory. You should like check out who's been in there and dust for prints and
Yeah.
stuff. Because someone's
Yeah.
been
Once
like
your
setting
kid
up
is
this
dead,
whole
what is
saw
stopping
thing."
you from helping the cops? I don't know what's stopping you from going to the cops
Yeah.
in the first place.
Well, Matt, in
There
a
are
post
literally
9/11
thousands of
America,
there are
a
literally
Middle
thousands
Eastern
of
guy
pieces of
like
glass.
that.
There are thousands of pieces of glass available that have potential fingerprints on them. Mm-hmm. Like,
They have to be
cops are
from
gonna fucking go
somewhere.
through those and do
Yeah.
anything with them. Give me a break. Come on.
The so the glass is. Oh yeah, so you couldn't search. I thought you could, if you find the dad. I was like, oh, I should search him and see if he's got ID. This might help my investigation. You cannot search that body. He's uninterested in this body.
I am starting to suspect
like,
that the people
"Huh,
of
weird."
Philadelphia deserve the origami killer. I mean, these people are fucking terrible.
And you call this a vent, but it's got a furnace opening. Like it's got one of those rotating doors, and it's a furnace.
but it's not a
but
furnace.
It's like
a furnace is not a fucking tunnel that goes on for miles.
I know, but
they
it's
call
like
those
built like a.
Is it like it's like an
But
incinerator?
an
Yeah, it's like an
incinerator is
but-
not a tunnel that goes on for miles. It's a box
I agree,
that fire goes
but it
in.
has the door. It has
Yeah.
the door of
No,
an
you're right.
incinerator for some
You're
reason.
right. I'm agreeing with you. You're 100% right.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah,
But again, maybe in France, this is how things work.
yeah, that's how incinerators work.
Anyway, long story
Or
short, you
vents.
get through this broken glass thing. You're all bleeding and fucked up. And you find a room full of, I don't know, power converters, let's say. I don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
these
it's like
things are.
another substation, a transformer
And
station. that they built
it's a little
inside this
maze
factory.
of it's a maze. It's a go through maze. You can go through some because they don't have power going between them. They're still sparking, but they're not like there's not electricity bolts going between them. But it's
So think about this: the non-binary glam bitch origami killer has set up like a pathway here. Like
I don't know.
Did they just figure out? Yeah.
I don't know, but I failed.
Vanessa-
I failed this.
Okay. Yeah, I failed this too. How do you not fail this, Vanessa? Because I couldn't
I
figure it
will
out.
tell you. The first
You
thing.
use a guide.
No, the first thing to realize
I don't
is
think
that
Vanessa did
this
that.
is a maze, and
I
you
figured
need to
that.
locate the transformers that aren't sparking as much, and that's the direction that you need
But
to
you can
go.
only go straight, right?
No, you can go left
or
you
right.
Can go, you can go left
Yeah.
or
Yes,
right.
you can.
You can
What?
go left or
You
right,
use
and
the
How?
you should.
left analog stick to look left or right, and it'll.
Yeah.
That's how game.
Yeah.
Oh my
So,
god!
You need to find the one.
I thought you had to
that is-
pick which one was less difficult.
Yes.
You can.
Of
There's
the
there's a
options
side.
available to you.
There's
What
a,
are you saying?
There's a side.
Oh
There's a
my
side in every
God.
square where the electricity is like totally
Yeah,
turned on.
and-
But it's not
So
totally
you
turned
can-
off.
Yeah.
It's still sparking.
Yeah, you'll still. I did like miss
Yeah, you'll
one
get a little
button, and I
burn.
got one little zap.
I
yeah.
missed one too.
But
yeah.
yeah. So you need
What?
to
I
find.
fucked this up so many times.
You need to.
Well, but there's like different levels of sparking.
Yes, the
the harder.
right one will only take 3 buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wrong
Yeah.
one that you're supposed to fail takes.
Oh,
4.
that's why you were tonguing your controller. I didn't understand.
It's 5. It's 5 buttons.
Oh, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah, 5. That's why I had to like do this and go.
Yeah, Johnny, I
But
didn't have to
even
tongue
then,
my
you
controller,
still-
and I ran into those too. So
Yeah.
maybe that's a you thing.
Okay,
So
well,
I got
I'm
through,
just saying I'm not very
Yeah,
smart.
I
Matt.
took the right path.
I'm a coward.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, well, me too.
I took the
Coward
right
bros.
path, and then at the last one, you have to hold down the 3 buttons and then give the controller a jerk to kind of barrel roll through.
Yeah.
Do a barrel roll.
I guess it's a
Ethan, do a
forward
barrel roll.
somersault. You forward somersault through, and then you get the controller. But if you fail, you guys are saying that you don't die of electrocution.
No.
What happens
No.
if you
You
fail?
just take
You
it.
just get so embarrassed
Yeah.
you can't
He
complete.
gets up and somehow makes his way back out and goes through the coward's door.
And this is a door that has coward's door written in big, like,
Oh, it's
Yeah, it's
labeled.
It says
Labeled
coward.
coward.
It
Yeah.
doesn't say coward's door.
Yeah, it does
says
say
coward.
coward store. Vanessa,
should
I was
say-
trying to go left using the walk button for like 5 minutes. And it wouldn't let me. I was like, why? And I was like pressing all the buttons. It wouldn't let I didn't think to look. That is so
that's
stupid.
so
You
typical.
know what I always forget about?
You don't think to look.
You know what I always forget about?
guess
is
you
that you
forgot
can
how
hold down
Vanessa
the
said-
left trigger and like hear their thoughts. I forget about
Yeah.
that constantly.
They should go like
Johnny,
this every
you must
time
have-
you press that button.
Johnny, you must have forgotten last week when Vanessa said one of her favorite things about this game was the fact that you could turn your head to look at things in the
That's-
environment.
My favorite thing.
I just didn't think that
my
would
favorite
be
thing
part
to
of
do
this
in
puzzle.
life, and it's my favorite thing to do in games.
I failed this. I'm a coward. Yeah, so I got hit like 3 or 4 times, and he gets like he passes out longer and longer between each shock, and then eventually he's just like, ugh, I'm going, and then like looks at the coward door, and like you can't control. He just walks through the coward's door.
You know, if you want to see the right way to do it, check out my stream, youtube.com/squarerootstreams.
Ethan-
Heavyrain.
Yeah.
As soon as
Definitely
Ethan
not the
gets outside,
address.
he's like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. He was really sad.
That is sad.
Well, it's not my fault. You know, I know that the game brands me a coward. It's not my fault he gave up. I would have kept pushing him through until he died.
So what happens on the other side of this room?
He just gets another memory card that I was wondering after this, like, why does he keep doing this? Because you get the memory card and all it is like another 10 seconds showing your son drowning. Like, that's not
It's
help.
Hangman.
That's just
You're getting
as
letters.
helpful as the
you get the letters.
you get the Hangman
you get the
letters.
proof of life.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Also, you kind of know. I mean, I feel like I would be able to deduce what the address is based on what I already have. The second word is obvious. Like, the name of the street's obviously Roosevelt.
I mean, I'm just saying that considering the high technology that Jayden has with his little video game AI bullshit, I bet he could extrapolate this address from what you have.
Yeah,
so
but Ethan doesn't
Also,
know
like,
about
it is
Jayden.
Ethan's fault
On the
at this
fly.
point if the kid dies.
He was on the fly with this thing, analyzing DNA in the field. Like, just point that thing at some of that fucking glass in the incinerator tunnel.
I've got a
closed.
question for you guys. If you were waist deep or like chest deep in rainwater, wouldn't you die of hypothermia?
Yes, yeah, no,
at
you would
exposure
die.
pretty fast.
You would definitely, I think, die from maybe just exhaustion before you drowned.
Yeah, 'cause
Particularly
you-
if you're a
treading
fucking
water?
8-year-old boy.
He's standing. I don't think he's
yeah, but
treading
you
water.
can't really sit or lie down either.
You could kind of like, at a certain point, you could probably just rest.
I feel like that. Yeah, this isn't a very good trap, and we all think David Cage saw and was like, I should
Yeah.
position my game.
I think David Cage
Right?
is a serial killer. I think this is an
Oh,
admission.
He's the origami killer. Okay.
All right, let's move on. We've talked about this nothing chapter for
Yeah,
so
there's
long.
really. I think we can zoom through the next couple chapters. Next chapter is another nurse section where Madison has to help Ethan with all of his boo boos.
That.
Not.
Why
about
is she
that.
falling in love with him? And why is like I did?
It's
She
like
did
a,
talk.
It's like a Nightingale syndrome thing when like how nurses fall in love with
Yeah,
their
he's
patients.
such a.
Vanessa, whenever you see an injured man, do you immediately fall in love with
Is
them?
he a little whoopie baby? Is he a
Well,
little
hang on. What if
whoopie
it's an
baby that
injured
needs
French
kisses?
man?
Does she need little kisses?
Did
and nursing?
I did have Madison look in the box and be like, that's weird. There's origami
No, she
here.
didn't. Fucking,
Anyway,
when
let's
I
make
did that,
out.
she didn't say or think anything.
Yeah, she didn't say anything. She was like, "Oh, he likes origami. That's
she didn't
cool."
find his box because I think I'd hid it under the bed.
You stuck it under the bed?
Yeah, she didn't.
Yeah,
look
I
there.
didn't do that. I thought if I stuck it under the bed,
mine on the
it would make the cops. I assume the cops would be raiding this room at some point, and then if I stuck it under the bed, they would be like, "Aha!"
I just left it on the desk after the second one, and that's why she found it.
Yeah. So you get a scene here. I don't think much else happens. And then it moves on to you get a transition scene where you see that public opinion is starting to turn on Ethan. They suspect him to be the origami killer.
What? Well, because the wife comes in and rats on him.
Yeah, she's
Like a
he was
stooge.
having
She
blackouts. Yeah.
Yeah, when she's setting up her husband to be the origami killer.
Yeah, he's the fall guy. He's the patsy. So we get the next scene, which we're going back to more police brutality, playing as Norman Jayden with our good friend Lieutenant Blake. We're going to talk to Ethan's shrink, which we visited with earlier in the game, and Blake proceeds to just immediately assault him.
I love this idea that, again, I assume this is a David Cage thing of, a therapist? Oh, yeah. He's got a big sign on his wall that says, ego.
Yeah.
What is
this?
this?
Therapist, I wonder, is this character model based on one of David Cage's friends or something? Because it's a really specific character
Yeah, he's like
model.
a ginger,
They're all
right?
mapped on someone. Yeah, they
Okay.
all yeah. So it's got to be somebody. This guy, were you a good? I could see Matt doing bad cop just to get the scene over with.
I tried
I'd
to
let
play
him,
good cop, but not very hard.
Yeah. I wanted to be a gooder cop than I was because Blake starts grabbing this guy and shaking him around and there's no intervention button. You can just stand there being like, "Come on,
Yeah.
Blake, calm down.
Yeah.
Let him go."
You can walk around the room while he's throwing this guy
isn't
around.
good.
Oh, that
I
reminds
grabbed
me.
him.
That reminds me. Actually, I meant to bring this up in the first chapter of this chunker. If you when I with Blake and Jayden were talking to the cross guy, the crucifix guy, I moved Jayden between Blake and crucifix guy, and that caused Blake's model to push Jayden's model around the room as he walked in a circle around the guy like a fucking toy. Like he's just
That's amazing.
It was really fucking silly.
Vanessa, did you have Jayden grab Blake by the collar and scream in his face? Because that's what I did.
I couldn't until he'd already thrown the psychiatrist over his desk.
Oh, yeah.
No, he punches him several times.
Yeah.
The
but,
best part is that, for me at least, Jayden stops Blake, and then the therapist is like, "Oh, you know what? I guess now I'll tell you everything."
You know,
Yeah.
since we're
Now
friends.
I'll break doctor-patient confidentiality. It's fine now.
But I mean, there is. I understand what he's doing, but he at this point he does suspect that he's a serial killer. He's like,
Yeah.
he dropped an origami. He's talking about his weird blackouts.
Well,
and-
doctor-patient confidentiality. This guy is a fucking new age healer therapist. Okay, he's got
Yeah,
a giant statue that says ego. He is not a doctor.
I figured
he's
that was
like
the
a-
name of his company.
Oh, but this guy's a mandatory reporter, right? He's obligated to talk to the police
Yeah.
if he thinks that Ethan could be a danger to other people.
Yeah.
Do you think
I
that
mean, realistically, yes.
Do you think that this guy knows the psychiatrist from Until Dawn? Are they buddies?
Oh, I think they're buds. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that.
Yeah, they're like work parties.
Yeah.
That's how they know each other.
Peter Stormare.
Yeah,
is that who
yeah.
you're talking
It
about?
I think
seems
he's
like they
in
could be
on the
pals.
Until Dawn franchise. He's the man on the other side of the camera. Okay. Anyway, we punch this man around and then save him from the bad cop, but he tells us everything anyway.
Yep.
It gives you a lot of circumstantial evidence against Ethan, which I don't think would hold up in court.
Well, he blacks out a bunch,
But-
and also the last time he was here, he dropped this origami, which I
Right.
don't know.
And he
I don't
also
know.
says,
That last
weird.
one's
Yeah.
a little bit of a.
he says he
I don't
feels
blame
like
the cops
he's
for looking
dead.
hard at Ethan now.
Yeah. And then we end this chunker with the most thrilling chapter
Though-
of the game.
Though, hang on, I'm going to
This
cut
is
you
so
off.
boring.
After we beat up the therapist, they do jump in the car and immediately put out an APB on Ethan, and Blake is like, "We found the origami killer."
Where did
It's
it?
Ethan Hunt, I guess is his. I don't remember what his name is. Ethan Hunt.
It's Ethan
Mars.
Yeah.
No
difference.
question about it.
Yep.
Case closed.
So you didn't like the pointless talking with the rich guy at the golf course?
Talking with the rich guy at the golf course is the best chapter. You're Scott Shelby again. It's not a golf course. It's like a, what do you call these kind of places?
It's like a top
It's a
golf.
Top golf.
Or no,
A
a
driving
driving
range.
range.
You talk to this
It
guy.
is a driving range,
Yeah.
but it looks like a top golf with the way the field is like painted.
They all these little pods and
You go talk to Charles Kramer, father of Gordy, and you're like,
And you ask him, "Why did you give your son such a stupid fucking name?"
yeah. And
And also,
I've
do
only
you
been
know
to a
he's
driving
freak?
range once, Jim, and it looked just like this. Like it was with little rooms like that.
The little rooms aren't the difference. It's the field that is different. This is weird. A driving range mostly just has an open set of grass with maybe some signs of 100 yards, 200 yards, whereas this has like stuff painted and there's like circles, and that's what makes it look like top.
That's how it
Yeah,
Top golf
I think
is,
that's how the
yeah.
one I did had. I think.
Okay, so
Top
you
golf
play
has
top
like
golf.
little depressions too that you can try to get the
Yeah,
ball into
yeah.
that are kind of peppered in the field.
This looks more like a top golf, but yes, there are driving ranges that have levels like this.
so Charles
Okay,
Kramer gets you to hit some balls while you're talking to him, and you're like, hey, so your son picked up this kid, and then the kid was dead and drowned and put in the wasteland. So what's up with that? Is he the origami killer? He says he is. And Charles Kramer's like, no, look, he likes to have his fun. He was bored. He picked up this one kid. He got super bored with him. Stuff happened. And then it's like, this origami killer stuff's going on anyway. So who's going to miss one
So
more kid?
did he just kill a different kid? Is that what
I
happened?
don't know that he killed him. I think maybe he just dumped him in the middle of nowhere, or I
Yeah,
don't know
it's
what
not really
the-
clear.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he had accidentally killed him and then they pretended it was the origami killer, or
Maybe.
maybe
yeah.
he let him go and the origami killer found him or something. But
But he accidentally killed him, but he drowned him because all the kids have been drowned in rainwater.
yeah, that's true. So it
Did you say
must be-
drowned?
Yeah, I did.
Well,
I'm a hick
Drowned?
from Texas.
I did get the
Drowned.
impression that maybe he is a pedophile and was
Yeah, yep. That seems to be the implication, is that he
Yeah.
sexually assaulted this kid and then, I don't know, dumped him in an alley, and the origami killer found him and
yeah.
finished him off, or I don't know.
But then Kramer offers Scott Shelby a job, and Scott Shelby's like, "You can buy my body, but you cannot buy my son."
I will not kiss you on the lips.
Yeah, no freaky stuff. No, he says he's not for hire,
Anal is extra.
but he seems, I
Anal is
guess, sort of
Yeah.
satisfied that
Yeah, pay more
Gordy
for
isn't
that.
the killer. But I
I
don't know.
assume.
But then Charles Kramer is like,
Does this go anywhere? I don't remember.
I don't think it
"You'll be
does.
sorry."
It's just a more fucking filler bullshit.
He might go somewhere.
mean,
Maybe
I don't
Charles
know.
Kramer's
I
the
haven't played it.
origami killer.
Yeah. Maybe we'll find out next chunker on Square Roots.
We're done the chunker?
We did it.
We did the whole
Where are
chunker.
we playing
Next
next
time we'll play till the end of chapter 37, which I know, Matt, you're going to ask me what that is. Let me look it
Yeah,
up real
because the
quick.
game doesn't tell you what the fucking chapters are, man.
Unless you press the
Count-
chapters
just-
button.
Just start over
There's not a
and
chapters
count them
button.
as you play them.
No, there's chapters menu at the start of the game.
Next time on Squares, we will be playing through chapter 30. Actually, it's 39, I think. 39, titled Fish Tank, where you play as Norman Jayden. I will say also, according to this guide, there is a risk of character death in this chapter, so be on your toes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh.
All right, so before we wrap up, I would like to ask Matt, what are you squarely against?
Still this game. It sucks, and I hate it. Is there anything particularly egregious in this chunker? No, it's basically just a wash of trash. I don't like the Nurse Nightingale stuff. It's dumb. I don't like Madison. She's nothing. She's not a character. I don't like Jayden, and I don't like Ethan. I'm gonna go back to my original. I'm squarely against this game. It sucks. What about you, Johnny?
I'm roundly for partners with Lauren. I hope that we get to solve all the crimes. I want to play more games of Scott Shelby and Lauren solving sex crimes across Philadelphia. I think that would be awesome. What about you, Vanessa? Oh, she's too sleepy to talk.
I'm not too sleepy. I can do it. I'm roundly for driving against traffic for 5 miles in a video game. I sometimes, like, one of my guilty pleasures is to watch police chase videos. And sometimes those guys drive against traffic. It's a crazy thing to do. And now I feel like I've experienced it for my very own self. And I know what to do if it ever happens to me. You have to tilt your controller to the left, tilt it to the right, and sometimes press X or triangle to avoid a collision.
Do you have to use your tongue on any of the controls?
I never have, I don't think ever, licked my PlayStation controller in any way.
Or your car?
Or my car.
You guys don't lick your steering wheel? What a bunch of losers.
Jim, you lick your new car yet?
No, I haven't looked
Okay.
yet.
Maybe like tonight
Yeah.
privately when you sneak out.
I don't want to avoid the warranty.
Oh, that's a good idea. Get the brakes fixed first, and then get to Lick Town.
Yeah, good point.
Jim, what do you roundly square leave against?
I'm roundly for the trials. Hands down, the most interesting thing going on in this game are these death traps. Far and away.
What a low bar. What a low bar to clear.
How's that? It's a low bar, but it does clear
Yeah.
it. So.
No, the trials have good, like, what's it called? Like, Dark Pictures anthology vibes. Like, especially that one we played, The Devil in Me. That was a very, like...
Oh yeah, it is
Murder
very
trap,
much like
trap
that.
house,
yeah.
house.
Devil in me is all fun.
All right, well, that's it for this episode. Let's continue on to our level up segment. I'm gonna go first because mine's really short. I watched the movie Dangerous Animals with the guy who played Boomerang in those DC movies, the Suicide Squad movies.
Jai
Whatever
Courtney?
that guy's name is. Jai Courtney. Jai Courtney plays an Australian serial killer whose thing is kidnapping women and feeding them to sharks off the Australian coast. He plays a really interesting, menacing, threatening serial killer who's like the captain of a boat. Movie's about a lady who gets kidnapped and has to try to escape before he feeds her to sharks. It's a good movie. I thought it was really tense. The serial killer guy played by Jai Courtney is really good. Has a lot of cool shark action. So check it out if you like serial killer horror films. I'll also say I think we all as a nation have leveled up with these Freaky Friday advertisements featuring Jamie Lee Curtis. Never wanted to see a movie more in my life.
Are they ads for
Really?
Freaky Friday? I couldn't figure out what exactly they are. Are they a magazine spread?
They are. They are video ads. They're all over social media right now, featuring Jamie Lee Curtis talking about how much she loved making Freaky Friday. But featured in the ads is not just Jamie Lee Curtis, but her enormous breasts. Very prominently displayed in the ads. I've seen them everywhere.
You see them in your sleep when you
I think
close
it's
your
worth
eyes.
noting. I see them in my sleep. I even gave a sign off to you guys before I went to bed the other night of Jamie Lee Curtis in her ad outfit.
Yes,
So yeah.
I've only seen them in you sending screenshots of them to the group chat.
That sounds about right. All right, well, that's how I leveled up. Vanessa, how did you level up?
I watched a couple of Agatha Christie miniseries. Both are available on HBO. The first one is called Murder is Easy. It's 2 episodes long. It is pretty good. It's light and kind of funny, but it has great characters, good acting. It's about a little small town where people have continued to die accidental deaths. And there's basically one old lady who thinks that they're not accidents. And she connects with a Nigerian man who's just moved to the UK to try to solve these crimes. The second one was called Towards Zero. It's a little bit of a darker tone, but a lot more glamorous. This is your classic manor house mystery. It concerns a dowager aunt played by Angelica Houston and her family members, which are her nephew, his new wife, his ex-wife, and sort of estranged cousin, also her secretary and lawyer. And it's real, like, who in the house did this crime kind of thing. Maybe not as good as Murder is Easy, but it is fun if you like sort of gothic drama going things on. Oh, also Murder is Easy features Matthew Bainton, Matt's favorite Taskmaster contestant, I think. He was...
Oh, the winner of the last Taskmaster season.
Wow,
Jason
spoilers,
Mantzoukas.
Matt.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on with Jason Mantzoukas, but he shone in his own right. And I played a little game called Donut Country. It's a game about a hole.
Ooh.
You play as a hole.
And a raccoon?
I've played Donut Country.
Yeah, me too.
I thought you played as a
What a great
raccoon.
game.
I've never played it.
No, you play as a hole.
You do play as a raccoon.
I used to play this.
Oh, yeah, you do play as a hole.
web-based game where you were a tiny little hole, and then you got bigger and bigger and got to swallow up a whole city. And that's more or less what Donut Country is about. You start as a tiny little hole. You swallow things to make yourself bigger, and the bigger you get, the more stuff you can swallow. It was cute. It's cartoony. It's a little bit like Night in the Woodsy without being quite so serious. There is a raccoon, and it's a fun short game. That's how I
The writing is really funny.
leveled up.
It's a funny game.
Johnny, how did you level up? He's sucking on a fisherman's
I'm
friend.
taking out this. I was taking the fisherman's friend out of my mouth. I leveled up. I got a what do you call that? An H-gate shifter for my PlayStation 5.
What's that?
Do you want? I can show you.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Where is it? It's right. It goes with the steering wheel I got like a year or 2 or 2 years ago, I think. And it is. It's a gear shifter. You can, like,
Oh.
change your gears.
Neato.
Yeah, so now I can like drive, and I'm driving and I'm shifting and I'm using the clutch on my pedals, and that's pretty fun. I stalled a Corvette trying to get it like in first gear. I wasn't giving enough power. I didn't know you could even stall a car in Gran Turismo. That's pretty funny.
cool.
Yeah, I like simulation stuff. And this was like, it's surprising how what do you call that? Like, it really gets you into the game. Immersive, having that in VR. Like, I've got this gear shift. I'm looking around. Oh, it's really cool. And I've been making more videos. I said before, I'm almost done the script for my next one. So that's been really fun. I'm very excited about that. I've been watching lots of Actually on Dropout. Like, going through the old seasons I haven't watched yet. Because I started with the Iffy Widawataway seasons because he's cool, and that's the one where Brian David Gilbert is the like fact checker, and that's really fun too. I recommend that. I also have been watching Tim Rogers' videos. I sent one to Vanessa. I wasn't sure because he's a floppy haired man. He's my age. He's born in 79.
Is he sweet?
Yeah, he has, I think it's called like an autobiographical memory or something, where he's got that memory where he's like, the first thing I remember is when I was 2 years old and I was at a grocery store and my mom said like Keebler elves or something, or Keebler cookies, Pepperidge Farm. That's the first word he's remembered, and he said, he's like, I've remembered every single thing that anyone said or has happened to me since then, and I hate it.
That sounds
and that's sort of how he does
awful.
his videos.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he remembers everything about this, what's happened to him in his life. Like he's got that weird brain thing.
I think that
So,
I did
he's-
tell you I was going to watch it later, and I didn't do it. So I apologize for that, Johnny.
Well,
but
I think I sent you like a 7-hour video, so you don't have to watch the whole thing. he's talking about a dating game and like how when he heard about it in high school, people were like, oh, can you see there's this, or in college, there's this dating game in Japan and you like date these princesses. And he's like, he said to his friends like, oh, that sounds awful. But really he's like, this sounds really cool. And he really wanted to play it, and how it like changed his life, like playing these games, and like he ended up working with a lot of cool people in Japan and stuff. He's a really interesting guy. His videos are really fun. He's got an insane memory. That's his big thing. So that's fun too. Anyway, yeah, that's what I've been doing. What about Matt? Has Matt gone? I don't think Matt's
Yeah,
gone.
Matt.
I did finally go see Shin Godzilla, which was in theaters last weekend for one weekend.
Haven't you seen it before?
Only, yes, I had seen it before. I took my son as a subtitled movie. I wasn't sure how it was going to go over, and throughout the movie, it did feel like he was pretty fidgety, but he's 14, so, you know, not fidgety. He's not a toddler fidgety, but I wasn't sure how it was going to go over with him, because it is a movie that is mostly about bureaucrats having meetings. But at the end of the movie, he stood up and looked at me and said, "That was great. That was a great movie,"
no.
which was really gratifying and cool. And I'm glad that he liked it. I enjoyed it. It looked great in 4K. Like a lot of those modern Japanese Godzilla movies, the Godzilla is pretty stiff and the CGI is not great. There are shots that look amazing, and then there are a lot of shots where Godzilla stands around and doesn't do anything. So, but you know, it was well worth seeing. If you have not seen it, it should be coming out on streaming this year, I think, or next year. There was an announcement that they cut a deal with G-Kids, who is the company that releases a lot of anime and Japanese movies for limited release in theaters. I heard it did really well, which is cool. It was great. It was a good fun time. That movie is fucking fantastic. It's funny for a movie that is mostly about people having meetings, and it's like, all right, well, this meeting's canceled. Let's move into another meeting in another room with the exact same people, and talk about research and studies that we have to do. And do we have the legality? Do we have the legal right to fight Godzilla? We don't know. But it's cool, and it's pretty interesting how much of Hideki Amano, who is famously the creator of Neon Genesis Evangelion, and who wrote and directed, or co-wrote and directed this movie, comes through. It's a lot of little stuff, but there's a lot of body horror with Godzilla. There's a lot of blood, which is something I recall from Evangelion, and also particularly towards the end of the movie, Godzilla finally like releases his famous fire breath or whatever. But in this movie, it is like a crazy fucking laser beam, and it has a sound effect that is so similar to something you would hear in an anime, you know, that it's almost shocking. It's great though. It's a fantastic movie, and Shin Godzilla is a cool, weird little freak in this, and not your typical overgrown dinosaur. Yeah, between this and Godzilla -1, I don't know which one is better, but an excellent movie, and I'm really glad that I got to see it in theaters. Like, just what a treat, and really fun. And if you haven't seen it, watch it. And that's it for me and how I leveled up.
All right, well, that'll do for this week's episode. I'd like to remind our listeners that we have a Patreon, patreon.com/squarerootspodcast. You can find all of our awesome bonus content. Be on the lookout for this month's bonus, which is a Square Roots versus
Frog Fractions.
Like I said, you can find that at patreon.com/Square Roots Podcast. You can get access to all that content at the $3 subscription tier. At the $5 tier, you can get all that content plus the ability to vote on games we play on the show. We're actually playing a vote game right now. Next game is Matt's pick, and then we'll have another vote after that. But another benefit of being a patron, no matter what tier you subscribe at, is we like to personally thank some of them on the show. I'm going to thank Cyril the Wolf, Keysby Knight, Sexy Grandma's Retirement Home, Amanda Douglas, Vanessa's Mom Loves Origami, Doom Train for Square Roots Podcast, I'm Stim Stanks, I'm Josh Holt, Robert T, and Hexagon.
I'd like to thank Bing Bop Boom 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 Bop Bam, Gage Lacharite, Chris Parsons, Sean Gonzalez, RP Siege, Wishbone is Gay, Stephen Paget, Hat Ben, the Ben with the Hat, Matt Jorgensen, and John B. Quaker Man.
I'd like to thank David Green, Chad Wilson, My Battery is Low, Florian, Jonas Kramer, Garrett of Thivia, The Filcher, Amanda Pyers, We All Miss Johnny, Aww, sorry guys, Aww, Sean
We?
Walsh,
You got a mouse in your pocket?
Chris Raids, and Angel. Vanessa?
I would like to thank Arthur A., Seth G., David Shook, Dr. Fine, Say Everyone's Name, Justin Ham, Ward Childress, Rachel, Militant Decency, Gigantified Micro Space Hamster, and Brian Hassel.
All right, that's it for this episode of Square Roots. If you'd like to send us an email that we might read on the show, our email address is squarerootspodcast@gmail.com. Come join our Facebook group, the Square Roots Podcast group for smart, cool, very attractive people, or find us on Blue Sky at squarerootspod.bsky.social.
Hey, rate, review, subscribe. Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, Ghana, wherever you listen to podcasts. Thanks to Stephen Morris for the theme. Stephen on YouTube. Links, show notes.
I
All
love
right, for Square Roots, I'm Jim Banks.
I'm Matthew Van Zant.
I'm Johnny Coward Store Brandon.
Aw, and I'm Vanessa.
Bye.
Critical shit.